Good evening. Hello, folks. Happy Thursday. This week's going quick. I don't know if it's going too quick, but it's going quick. Hello, all. How are we doing, folks? Happy Thursday. Good evening, good evening, good evening, friends. We're back again for more. No rest for the wicked. Although I've been wearing these glasses all day, and I've just realised now how badly they need a clean. Let me prioritise that. They are absolutely filthy. Hello all, how we doing? We good? How's our day been? Anything exciting going on in the world? Anything exciting? Hope we're good. Hope we've had a good day so far. I'm tired. I struggled to get out of bed this morning, even for my morning coffee. And that is saying a lot. That is saying a lot. But yeah, I'm tired. I think it's the badminton. I think it's the badminton. Right, that's a bit better. Maybe I can see now. Ah, there we are. Hello all. Who we got? Ow! I just closed my finger in my bloody glasses case. Mac, hello mate. You pulled the trigger on the MD-11. Yay, nice. It's so good. It's so good. Having a look around at the bonkers. Like, honestly, there's not a tremendous amount you need to do with the panel. Like, overhead stuff, it's about as automated as a 320, really. It's not far off. It's crazy. Justin's here as well. Busy day, keeping the airplanes flying. Good, good, good. That's what we like. It's been an extremely boring week at work today. I had barely any oh gosh. Surrey got beat in the cricket, which is excellent. Nice. Very good. Who else do we got? Rev's here. Hello, mate. Hope you're well, buddy. Good to see you, mate. Flammables here. Good evening. 350 Captain. Hello, hello. Fatboy Fat's given in and purchased the 319 and the 321. Haha. Welcome to the dark side, I guess. Yeah, Max here. Hello, mate. Navarre, how are you doing? Good to see you. Joey's here. Ula's here in the start as well. Aaron, Flammable, Roberticus, good afternoon to all of you guys. Excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. My body clock has been mixed this week. I'm okay. Like, I've been waking up really early recently. Like, this whole week, I've just been waking up really, really early. But, yeah. New Sports, hello, how you doing, Lilo? Good to see you as well. And we got Politics here on YouTube as well. Hello, just landed at Vegas in the Spirit 320. Nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Who else you got? Yeah, Lilo, hello. You got your new joystick. Oh, nice. Coriel's here. Lugs is here. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And a sub. It's a tier bloody 3 to kick us off. Sierra, hello. Thank you. It's wild, isn't it? It's wild how time flies. Where were we 14 months ago? Where were we 14 months ago? It's crazy, isn't it? Mate, thank you. Tier 3 to kick off the evening. That is absolutely awesome. Hugely appreciated. Thank you, mate, for keeping the sub going, not only for 14 months, but with the highest level of support as well. That's huge. Thank you, mate. Been waking up at 3 a.m. this week. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck. Did a cheeky Heathrow to Edinburgh to try out the 319. Enjoyed the rocket. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's very nice. 319 is good fun. How did you find slowing it down? I find it nigh on impossible. But yeah, also spent almost 5 hours this morning looking up information about the Martinair MD-11 fleet. Oh, nice. Oh, there you go. Awesome. Here's to many more. That's very kind of you. Thank you again, mate. Thank you, thank you. Excuse me, hiccup. Lilo's just landed in, where's that? Marseille after a go-around. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Well, yes, good evening all. Hello, hope we're all well. Happy Thursday. I did kind of promise this routing. Well, not promise it, but I hinted towards it on Tuesday. FSDG have got Kefalonia scenery, which looks really good, actually. I saw Jamie flying there the other day, and it looked really awesome. And it's on sale. It's actually... I was going to buy it, and then I saw that it was in the marketplace, and FSDG have got a massive sale on in the MSFS marketplace, so it's 50% off. So it's like €8 or £8 or something like that. It's cheap. So I was like, yeah, screw it. Why the heck not? But they've got loads of their other sceneries on there for cheap as well. Like loads of stuff that I've not got yet. Like Sharm el Sheikh and Hurghada and stuff. I've not got those yet. So I was like, tempting. Might have to make a bit of a splash of a purchase on some FSDG stuff whilst it's on sale. But for today, yeah, we're back with good old Ryanair. It's been a little while since we've flown the 737. And it's been even longer of a time since we've flown with Ryanair. And you can't beat it sometimes, can you? You know me, I like to do lots of variety, do some different fun stuff on the stream, but sometimes you just can't beat a classic Ryanair. So we're out of Milan today, and we've got the Milan Bergamo airport scenery. Oh God, I've just forgotten the name of the developer. I can't remember the name of the developer. Somebody will tell me. And so we're just going to do the one flight today. I try and do at least one of these streams a week where we do a bit of a longer flight, but just have the one flight on stream. Just gives us a good opportunity to chill out a little bit, not rush so much to get a full rotation in. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a nice one today. We had a follower as well. It's Argy. Argy, thanks so much for your follow. Welcome. First follow of the evening. Thank you, mate. I was worried about slowing down so much I overdid it. I see. Tail Strike Designs. Thank you, Del. That's the one. Yeah, Tail Strike Designs Milan. That is exactly the one. You got all the information words. Oh God, PFPX. That's a word I've not heard for a while. PFPX. Not used that software in a long time. Goodness gracious. I'm surprised Aerosoft have even like kept the servers and stuff going for that. I really am. They're closing down their nav data stuff. Aerosoft Nav Data Pro. That's all going by the end of the year, I think, by December. I'm surprised. Yeah, I haven't heard about PFPX for ages. Miranda is here as well, and Argy's dropped in with a hello. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome. First message. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, I'll show you the route. Here it is. Let's bring it up. This is the one we're going to do today. It should be a beautiful route, hopefully. We're flying Ryanair flight 4993. Call sign Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee between Milan Bergamo, which is a big Ryanair hub in obviously northern Italy. And we're flying down to Kefalonia today on the west side of Greece. I've never flown to Kefalonia before. This will be my first ever time visiting the island. So it should be a nice flight. And it's about an hour and 50-minute flight time. So, yeah. It could even be a little bit less than that because we're expecting a straight-in approach, I think. So, yeah, it should be a lovely one. It's operated in either a normal 737 or a MAX. Obviously, we don't have the MAX yet. We're eagerly anticipating 3 different MAXes being developed for MSFS, with the Asobo one, the iFly, and the PMDG. We've not had a MAX in MSFS for 4 years, and now we're going to have like 3 at some point. But there we go. But yeah, we're obviously just flying it in the PMDG standard -800 NG today. So that's our plan. It's not exactly the most awe-inspiring route today. I hope you guys don't mind that. But Kefalonia is still going to be beautiful. As I say, I've never flown there before. I saw Jamie flying there the other day on his stream, which kind of inspired me to go and check it out. And then one of our Microsoft Flight Simulator forum users posted a review of it the other day, and I read that, and it looked really good. So I was like, yeah, screw it. And then at 50% off in the sale, I was like, well, even better. So there we are. So there we go. You've got a major car. Oh, God. All the other party hit and ran. Surely they've got like their details with like the car, like the registration plate. Nerd, I hope you're okay, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, tomato shade while we're at it. God, don't bring me back that far. Don't bring me back that far. Crazy. Scotty, hello, happy Thursday. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Kenworth is here as well. Good to see you. Captain Banks just tuned in and said hello on YouTube. How you doing? Little sore at the moment, but nothing life-threatening. They did find the vehicle that was involved. Oh, okay, so they got it sorted. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Though that's still like a hell of a scary thing, right? Yeah. I think the visibility is a bit overdone. The runway at 800 feet. The vis was 8,000. Oh, don't know, mate. Don't know. So yeah, that's our plan for today. I hope that sounds like a nice plan for you all. It should be a good flight, this one. I'm looking forward to it. And we'll do some Ryanair ops. So let's stop the music, actually, because that's perfect timing. And we'll jump straight into the sim and get this show on the road. Now, for those of you who missed the stream on Tuesday, when we were flying in and out of Skardu, we had some like weird thing where some people were reporting like stutters or my FPS looking a bit weird on my capture card. I've unfortunately not had any time whatsoever to go and try and investigate it. Nothing at all. So it might be the same today. Maybe it's fixed itself. I've got no idea, but we'll have to see. Maybe I'll have some time in cruise, but I've just not had any time. Oh my goodness me, look who that is. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Munkin, 100 102 months. I'm pretty sure you're the first person to hit that milestone. Thank you very much for 102 freaking months of support, mate. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm just going to turn up my MSFS volume. I turned it down for something yesterday when I was in the sim. Mate, 102 months. That's wild. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. It's your boy Neil. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Cluck Nuggets is here. Hello, mate. I know, right, Dull? All the stars were aligning. They were aligning. But yeah, so we'll see about like if it looks laggy and things to you folks. Hopefully it won't, but yeah, we'll worry about that another time if we can. So here we are down on the ground. It's a Malta-regged aircraft that they use for this. If we're going to have a look again very quickly at the flight, they use a 9H, so that's Malta-regged 737 on this route. So that's what we've got today. So we're in Niner Hotel, Quebec Charlie, or is it Oscar? No, it's Quebec Charlie Papa. PMDG 737-800, obviously. And as already mentioned, this is the Tail Strike Designs Milan Bergamo, however you pronounce it, scenery. Weather around Italy looks a little bit interesting today. But, I mean, it looks cool with MSFS weather, I have to say. My sim's feeling like a little bit just laggy in itself. I don't know if it's the scenery or something. It just feels a bit weird, but yeah. We'll carry on as we are. I can't be bothered to restart it and stuff. We'll get going. I'm sure it'll be fine. So let's get into the aircraft. Let's go and get it set up. Let's go and get flying. I'm not flying on real time today. Otherwise, it would be a night landing. It would, so yeah. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Looking lovely and smooth. Well, it shouldn't be because my sim's feeling like really laggy. So if it's looking smooth, then we've got something really weird going on. Hopefully it's all right, but from what I can see on OBS, it looks all right at the moment. It feels a bit like, I mean, we'll see what it's like in cruise. Yeah, from what I can see on OBS, it looks all right at the minute, doesn't it? I don't know. I mean, I don't really do a lot of these crazy, like, sweeping views anyway, but it doesn't, from what I can see on OBS, trying to compare it, it looks pretty similar, so hopefully it'll be all right. But Jamie, I hope you had a good stream. I saw you were streaming on YouTube earlier on. I didn't get to come in and say hello. I did get to lurk for a little bit, but I've had another very busy day today. Thursday's usually my busiest day of the week with work, and it's getting busier, as I'm sure you can all understand, with the fact that we are only 67 days away. So, yeah, I hope you had a good one, mate. Yeah, a little bit of Heathrow. It was, oh, brilliant. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. Glad you enjoyed it. Right, first things first, let's go and, well, I guess I'm going to go and do weights and balance and then get GSX called for stuff first. That's what I usually do in this. Do you know what I haven't used for ages? I've got a 737 CDU and I just don't use it. I should probably look at that at some point, shouldn't I? Right, flight plan request. Oh, why has that not got my, what the heck? Why has that not got my Simbury flight plan? Sorry? Am I being an idiot? Oh, maybe I need to do it in here first. There we go. Now let's see if it will show it. Sorry, I'm being slow today. I'm so sorry. Do you know what I did this morning when I was making my breakfast? So we've got like a pantry cupboard where we keep our cereal. And I was so out of it whilst making my morning coffee and my cereal and stuff like that and just getting the day started. I was so tired that I put the milk like back next to all the cereal in the pantry cupboard. And you know when you do something like that and then you stand there for a second and just go, I've just done something that doesn't feel right and I don't know what it is. And then it clicked. Good Lord above. Good Lord above. It's been a tired day today, so I'll probably, I don't know, forget to set my flaps for takeoff or something. We'll see. Right, let's just set these things now and then get GSX doing its actions. Yeah, 59.4. Good. And then we'll get cracking. So request boarding, and I won't bother with the crew because we're already here. All about flight. Hello. On the YouTubes, milk is easier to eat anyway. It was just weird. I just walked to the pantry with this bottle of milk and put it next to all the cereal and then went, oh wait, no, that's not where that goes. Yeah. And then but work's been good. It's been a good day at work, actually. It's been busy. I like it because, like, I'm at the stage at work with the minute with my workflow where, like, I'm busy, but I'm not, like, overly busy. So like, it's a nice busy. I'm sure those of you who work, you know, and work in IT can kind of can understand what I mean by that. Like, I'm busy, I've got things to do, but I'm not like trying to do things on 5 different keyboards on 3 different monitors all at the same time busy. So yeah. Right, I'm just going to go and do an initial flow of the aircraft, just get things stuff set up, and then we'll go and have a look at the flight plan. I definitely know the problem is on your side, but the stream had like 15 FPS for a bit. Oh, okay. Well, if it's on your side, then I'm not going to worry too much for that. Is there much I need to do on here? I've not dropped any frames, so I don't know. It was me. Yeah. You say it's you, then we're good. Right, panel brightness. We can actually put the seatbelt signs on and keep them on because we've put the fuel in. I'll put the window heats on as well. And then I'll worry about the altitude and stuff in a bit. Actually, I know what our cruising... Actually, no, let's do it now. So cruising altitude is 33,000 feet. Hi! We got Daz back on the YouTubes with a 5-month membership. Daz, thank you very much, mate. I hope you are well. There goes the mask for you, my friend. Thank you very, 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 very much, Daz. A 5-month membership. That is the third alert of the day even. Third alert. Thank you very much, Daz. That's kind of you, my dude. I hope you are doing well and having a good day, mate. Thank you. Right, airport elevation is 59, so we'll put that down to 50. Are the settings on your website still up to date? I mean, it's not like 100% up to date. Like, the LODs might have changed slightly, but not by much. I think my LODs are like 150 or so, if that's about it. So, yeah. Thank you, Daz. Yeah, I hope you're well, mate. Right, Barrow, traffic onto there. Traffic onto there. You guys are going to have to give me your energy today. I don't know why, but I feel like things are quiet today. I don't know if that's because I'm tired, but are we all tired as well? Is it Thursday? Are we all kind of like feeling the post-hump day, like we're almost at the end of the week tiredness? Have you guys got any energy to give? We might need it. We might need it. Okay, 22.8, although ground's online, which is cool, so we'll go and chat to them in a moment. 2,000 and standby. We'll leave everything else. And I'll put some of the panel lighting up, because you know me, I like my panel lighting. And then I'll set the parking brakes. Oh, should we go and say hello? Oh my god, that's laggy. Can I open the door in this thing? I thought you could open the door in the 7.3. Can I go straight through it? Oh, I can. Hello there! Good afternoon! Hello there. I like your backpack, sir. Hello there. No pink passengers today, you'll see. Oh, am I stuck? I can't! They've locked me out the flight deck. Chat. Oh, it's fine. First officer's locked me out. I was out till 1 a.m. Oh, God. I bet you are, Navarre. Steve, hello, mate. No, the door only opens on the triple. Ah, okay. I'm so used to flying the triple now. Over on YouTube, we've got Brian as well saying hello. Brian, hello. How you doing today? Good to see you. Happy Thursday to you, mate. Almost done 4 flight. Nice, KLM. Nice. The PAX toggle is done by the attend call button. Oh. So wait, so do I actually have to manually get rid of the passengers? Oh, ProSource, hello. It's 80 months. Hello. Good evening to you. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your 80-month sub. That's a ridiculous amount of time. That's 6 years and an extra, what, 2/3 on top, if my math serves me correctly. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Right, we've got the flight plan here. Let's just go and have a look at the weather. 2206, light rain, scattered at 700, broken at 2,500, temperature 15, dew point 14, QNH 1004. So it's a pretty muggy, rubbish day in Milan. Not very nice weather. 1004. The heating came on today, chat, automatically again at home, so it's definitely not summer anymore. Right, 1004, that's set once, 2-3 times. Cool. So let's go and have a quick peek at our flight plan, shall we? Let's go and have a look. So we're FR4993, 12th of Sep. As we say, from LIME to LGKF in 9 Hotel Quebec Charlie Papa. Ryanair cost index is a disgustingly low 6. Yuck. We're actually gonna, well, it says we're, like average wind component is 230 degrees at 47 knots. We're gonna have pretty much a straight crosswind. So our average wind component is only going to be 6 knot tailwind, not much really. Zero fuel weight today, 59.4 on this. Takeoff weight is 6 point nice. And the landing weight is 62.6. So all three of those nicely within limits. Cruising only today at flight level 330. And I imagine that's optimum flight level because of the winds. Flight time 1 hour 47 minutes. That's going to use about 4.3 tons of fuel. And we're going to have 7.8 loaded on. So we've got a good amount extra on top. We're expecting 28 for departure out to the south via Logdi today. And then it's an Astus 1 November arrival via Latan for a straight in, hopefully, for 1-4 via the VOR approach. Now, it looks like we're going to have some people joining us, which of course you are more than welcome to do. So we're going to need to make sure we've got some good spacing, or we might need to hold in the air because I think there's a backtrack at Kefalonia. The only question that I have got is how many passengers are we taking and what's our alternate? Ah, there we go. Alternate is Athens today, so that's good to know. And then does it say our packs count anywhere? I'm using the Ryanair format. I feel like I should know it. I feel like I should know what our thing is. Oh, it doesn't matter. How many passengers? They'll be fine. Good. Right, that's all fine. Hello, Becca. The girls had their... Oh, how did they go? How was it? It went okay. Croissant Bay is here, about to start your working week-ish. 4 days on, got to be in for 4 a.m. Yuck. Bossman's here. Hello, mate. Good evening. How you doing? And over on YouTube, we've got Aaron as well, coming in for landing. Oh, brilliant. Oh, right. Well, if you're on VATSIM, then we'll see you. Brilliant, brilliant. But yeah, I'm well. Thank you for asking. Right, so that's our flight plan. So 59.4, we should already have the fuel in, so that's all good. Let's go and get the flight plan loaded in then, I think. Amy Rose is learning the tenor horn and is already in the cornet. There we go. Tenor horn, I feel like I should know what that is. Did they enjoy it? Or not really? Okay, yeah, those are exactly the two things that I said, actually, that they should learn. Like a little euphonium type thing. And then the cornet will be perfect as well. We need to find out what key the cornet's in so that I can see if I can teach Lala the correct finger stuff. Oh, you're Transavia 627 Hotel. Lovely. Let's see if I can find... Oh, yeah, I see you on the map. Yeah. We're just north of Milan Malpensa. Oh, perfect. Well, we'll try and watch you coming to land. Austin, good evening. How you doing? I'm tired, mate. I'm really tired, but I'm good, buddy. How are you? Right, we're Ryanair. They don't use company routes, so yeah. Sifty. 59 months. Thank you very much indeed for the tier 1, Sifty. Appreciate you, buddy. Almost the 5-year mark. Can you believe it? Hope you're well, mate. Thank you very much. Hi. 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 Thank you, mate. Hope you're well. Right, what did the ATIS say? I think it's a runway 28. Yeah, it's runway 28 here. 2 seconds. I'll catch up with chat in just a moment. I just want to get this stuff started. And we are Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee. So we need to type in the route manually today. I'm here until retirement, you legend. You got another promote? Yeah, I saw your text. I did respond. And yeah, I did respond to you, darling. Congratulations. Is it more pay? Because if not, then that's not a promotion in my books, darling. But hopefully. Right, let's have a look. Hopefully, yes. Well, surely... Right, Logdi. Direct Peleg. If you take it on more responsibilities, you should be asking for more money, personally. Direct Bal. Direct Gerbu. Good evening, Chris. Hello, how you doing? 2 secs. Right. Then direct Divku, then Lupal, and then direct Latam. Right, so that's our routing. And then we'll activate and execute that. And then we'll put in an arrival. So 28. We're out via Logd today. Let me guess, there's going to be about... Wait, why is there not a departure for that? What? Where's the departures? Am I blind? Why can't I see it? I'm just going to shut my door, chat. 2 seconds. Logd is a transition. Oh, okay, alright. Well, let's go and speak to ATC and see what they give us then. That's weird, because on the flight plan it shows us a Logd 1 Sierra, so I just figured that was a star. Sid even. Right, 120505. Aaron, hey mate, how you doing? Thank you very much indeed for the 12 months, mate. You legend. Thank you so much, my friend. 12 months, it's an anniversary. Cheers, mate. Hey, there we go. Okay, you switched over. You switched over. No worries, mate. Right, 120505. Thank you, bud. And it's information Charlie. Cool. And we're on stand 204. Ground, good evening, Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee 737 on stand 204 with information Charlie on board. Clearance to Kefalonia, please.
Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee, good evening, cleared Kefalonia via Infug 1 Papa departure, Lobby 1 Sierra transition, runway 28. Initial climb 6,000, squawk 5447.
5447, Ifly 1 Papa departure, Logd 2 Sierra departure, runway 28, initial climb 6,000, and the squawk 5447 for Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee. I think I might have got that slightly wrong, we'll see.
Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee, correction, Infug 1 Papa, Logd 1 Sierra.
Okay. Ilford 1 Papa and the Logd 1 Sierra departure for Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee. I'm so tired.
Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee is back correct, calling for push.
Right, we'll give him a double click just to say thank you. Okay, cool. So, we'll just look at that in a second. So, it's 5447 for the squawk. Thank you guys for the heads up on that. 5447. Initial climb is 6. Right, so it's an Ilfu 1 Papa, somebody said. The controller said even. So, Ilfu 1 Papa, Logd 1 Sierra 28. Perfect, there it is. So, that is... Oh, it's here. So, Ilfug 1 Papa. Which is like so. So, it's straight out to over 1,000 feet. Max 180 knots in the turn. And a bank of 25 degrees or more. Then Mike Echo 606 max 180 above 4,000. Bloody hell, they keep you slow here, don't they? Then Mike Echo 611 max 200 knots above 5,000. Then the Trezzo VOR max 220 above 6,000. And then finally Ilfug. And then it's got the transition, does it? Logd 1 Sierra transition. So there's Iflug, and then we go on the 1 Sierra, which is Pabro above flight level 905, and then Logd above flight level 115. Goodness me, yeah, they do keep you low. The only thing that I've got is, it said about a 200 knot speed restriction, which it doesn't seem to have got.
Milan ground, good evening.
So Mike Echo 609, and then... Where's Mike Echo 611? It doesn't seem to exist.
Kefalonia, please.
Oh, that's because it's in the Leglo departure. That's why it's in a different SID, so that's fine. Cool. And then arrival into Kefalonia. It's the VOR DME 14. Oh, hello! Oh, we added 50 bits. Hello, Chaos. Oh, Apparently, well, yes, so they are. Twitch has just put a message. Apparently, it's the first time Twitch have ever typed in my channel. So, Chaos with a very, very, very generous 500-bit cheer. And then Twitch have added 50 on top. Thank you very much, Chaos. I will put that all down to you and nobody else. That's very kind of you, mate. Very, very, very much appreciated. Thank you for the 500 and, well, technically 50 bits. Very kind. Right, it's an Astus 1 November and then via Annecy. Astus 1 November via Annecy. And then we come in via Latan. Right, there we go. Routing's done. Good. Thank you very much, mate. Oh, Rev! With another 500 bits. Thank you. Where's this all come from? Thanks, Mr. Bezos. Thank you. Both of you very, 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 very generous. Thank you very much indeed to both Captain Chaos and Rev, two long-time supporters of the channel, for the very generous 1,100 bits we'll go with. Thank you. Hey, Josh, you're almost complete with the PC. Nice. Oh, brilliant, mate. Oh, there you go. You're almost there. Oh, God, there's more. Oh, bloody hell. Thank you. Let's round it up. 2,200 bits. Oh, and now I'm going to have to do maths. Look, I love how it's coming up with a double alert because Twitch is doing it as well. Thank you, guys. You legends. Absolute beauty. Thank you, both of you. 2,200 bits. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks, Mr. Bezos, for the generosity. Thank you, Chaos, most importantly, and Rev, most importantly, for the generosity there. Oh, is that all part of September, but not actually part of September, I guess? Right, reserves are 3.0 today, and the average wins are 230 at 47. Your legends. And the transition out of here is... Good question. 6,000. Okay, execute. Now, what's our initial climb? I've got no idea. Oh, he said 6,000, didn't he? He literally told me it in the clearance. Holy crap, Chewy. I need to go to bed, chat. Right, heading 282. I don't know what's wrong with me today. It's going to be an interesting flight if I'm this fatigued. Twitch is on the leaderboard. There it is. Well, there you go. There you go. Thank you, guys. Right, I'm going to get some departure performance in. So, we'll import this from the OFP. 2.8, that's fine. Can we go and do a runway intersection? Nah, I could go and try and get Alpha Bravo figures, I guess. But do we really need to? Oh, screw it. Let's do it. Let's get Alpha Bravo figures. Why not? So, from Alpha Bravo, it's 2369. No, not Alpha Charlie, God. 2369, that's fine. It seems to be dry here at the moment, so that's fine. Import from the aircraft. Take off flat with Ryanair, their standard is 5. Import the weather. Calculate. Cool. So, flat 5 TO1 with the selected temp of 32. 141, 142, 148. Beautiful. Thank you again, friends. Honestly, I hope you folks realise how much it means. I was tempted to go to bed today, but I was determined to get a stream in. I was absolutely determined because I was really excited for this route. So I'm appreciating you all taking time out your day to watch the stream, even if you're lurking away in the background. So thank you, friends. Ah, and the Fat Boy Fat with... Oh, God, now I've really got to do some maths. What's that? That's 2,545? Is that correct? Because it was 2,200. Then we add in... I don't know why I've got the mask. Then we add in the 300 bits from Fat Boy Fat. So that takes it to 2,500. And then Twitch have added 45. So that's 2,545. There we go. Chewy maths. Thank you very much indeed. That also takes us to 80% on a level 2 hype train. My goodness gracious me. Right, flight directors. Auto break to RTO. I'm very much assuming that boarding will have long finished by now. So let's go and get the APU started up, shall we? Ah, where's the APU? I've forgotten. There. Oh my lord, what's happened to me, chat? Okay, so APU. And then, yeah. we can start to get things set up. So pushback and taxis, nice and simple. We'll push back from stand 204, nose left onto Alpha, taxi Alpha to either Alpha Bravo or Alpha Alpha holding point 28. Nice and simple. Beautiful. It's NADP1, is it? So do I need to accelerate at 3,000? To be fair, we've got the speed restrictions on the SID anyway, so I don't think we would be accelerating for a little while anyway. Out of here. Cool, so APU's going to come online. That shouldn't take too long to do. You can see the EGT just stabilizing there. And then we'll get ready to go, folks. We'll get ready to go. We'll get this show on the road. The weather looks a bit manky here, doesn't it? I hope it's better in Kefalonia. I'm looking forward to getting down there. It should be good. Cockpit's all banged up. Ah, it's like a Ryanair plane. Well used. Well lived in, right? Okay, perfect. Right, so that should mean we can get rid of the external power now, which we can. So let's go and close doors up. Prepare to get above the clouds above flight level 120. Yeah, that's it. 6 nautical miles to go. Roger, we'll see if we can get your landing in. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I keep trying to fly, like, use this thing like it's the 777. They really need to, like, sort these, like, get these things in order. Because, like, I went in the EFB there to close the doors and get rid of stuff, but obviously you don't do that in this. Right, is my parking brake set? It should be. Yes, it is. Oh, nice, KLM. Lovely. The new ULLR. I think we might be going there for World Flight. I can't remember. Right, let's just get my aircraft set up for pushback, and then whilst GSX connects and stuff, we can go and watch the landing. I've been chewing the plane. Yeah, that's exactly what's happened. That is exactly it. Okay, right, we'll go and call GS Memes. And then hopefully we will see a wild Transavia 737 landing in a moment. I think that's Mac who's just pushed back. So that should be really good spacing with Mac. Yeah, well, you need to go on a differences course between the 737 and the 777 with the PMDG stuff at the moment. That's very true. That is very, very true indeed. Now, Padova was online, but I think they've gone offline now, so we'll be over to Unicom. For departure. God, it's been ages since we've been to Milan. Ah, there they are! Just seen them. Oh, I just saw touchdown. Nice. There it is. There's Aaron. Very nice. It looks like the runway's wet now. I wonder if I might get some wet runway figures. I think we should. Look at all the spray kicking up off the tires. That does look so cool, though. It's declared wet on the 80s. Yeah, let's just go and very quickly update our performance. So we want standard pushback facing east, right? Yes.
Please parking brakes.
Right, performance tool, runway conditions, wet. I'll just do wet. Okay, so the only thing that's changed is our V1, which is 129. So I'm just going to go into here and do wet. And then we go 129er, 142 and 148. That's it. Good evening, Aviation World. How you doing? Okay. So do I need to... Can I get rid of the passengers by clicking this attend button? Does that get rid of them? Somebody said. Oh, it does. Nice. Okay, cool. Ground Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee stand 204 request push back and start.
Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee, push and start approved, facing east on Alpha, QNH 1004.
QNH 1004, push and start approved to the east on Alpha, Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee. Okay, good.
Off station, Bergamo ground information is now on Delta, wind 090 at 4 knots, QNH 1004.
So off block time is 39. And there we go. We are on our way. There's Aaron in his Transavia. Oh, that's stutter's going to be a Volanta autosave. There we go. Right, let's go and get some engines started. So we'll start with number 2. Max off. Oh gosh, there's more. Where's all this come from? Josh, thank you so much for the cheer. Hey. Haha. Oh, no worries, mate. Honestly, do not worry about it whatsoever. I am not worried about that. That is very kind of you. Thank you very much for the very generous cheer. That's 300 bits. So what's that? 2,890. Oh, and I should put the fuel in. 2,890 bits with this new Twitch thingy-majiggy that's apparently in. Thank you very much for the 345 total bits, mate. Very, very, very kind. And yeah, do not worry about the hype train. Do not worry. Thank you, mate. Is your CPU overclocked? No, I let AMD Auto do its overclock. You don't really need to do manual overclocks on AMD CPUs. Okay, good start on engine number 2. We'll start number 1. It looks like the EasyJet's going as well, so we're going to be the last ones into Kefalonia today, so we're going to have to watch our spacing quite carefully on the way down.
Set parking brakes.
Right, toe brakes, then the parking brake. In goes the fuel. Beautiful. Back goes the tug.
Track disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Bypass pin removed. So is the stream looking smooth at the minute?
Right is clear.
I mean, there was a bit of a stutter then, but I think that was a stutter in the sim. Is it looking smooth? Nobody's mentioned any stutters with it at the moment, so that's good. I wonder what it was the other day.
Romeo, no more ATC connected. Monitor Unicorn 1
Oh,
2. That's my height. Fly 5.
Oh, that was for Matt.
Next time, Ryanair 48.
Okay, good. Oh, hopefully it's okay then. Right, you can see they've got the bypass pin. Thank you very much, Gary and crew, for a lovely pushback. Very good, very good. So, APU off the buses, and then APU off. Start switches to continuous. Probes on, packs to auto, isolation valve to auto, APU bleed off. Engine page we'll get rid of on the lower ICAS. Flaps 5. Trim's already set, and then we've got 0 and 0 on the others. Perfect. Right, I'm going to move the yoke. Into position. And I'll do a flight control check.
Taxi by Alpha, holding point Alpha Alpha, runway 28.
Taxi Alpha, holding point Alpha Alpha, runway 28, using 3 Fox Lima.
And then we'll call for the taxi ourselves. Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee request taxi.
Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee, taxi via Alpha, holding point Alpha Alpha, runway 28, behind Easy 3 Fox Lima.
Find the Easy A320 taxi Alpha 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 holding point 28. Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee. Okay. Parking brake release, taxi light on, let's get going.
5637, hold position for traffic on taxi behind you.
Quite busy actually, there's 5 departures out of here, so that's nice. Okay, we'll do a little brake check. Yep, it's all good. Stunning. And there you go, you can see Aaron parked up on stand now. Lovely stuff. Enjoy your flight. Thank you, man. I hope you had a good flight. Interesting weather. I'm kind of glad we're not landing into here. We're only departing out. Although the arrivals into Milan are always stunning, so we'll do a flight into here again soon. Bit foggy, yeah, just a little bit. There's Mac on the roll. Off he goes. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. Nice. Have a good flight. Delightful. I can remember when the countdown for MSFS 2024 was 147 days. Now it's 67. I know, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. And we are less than 2 weeks away from the next developer live stream, folks. 25th of September is the next scheduled developer live stream. That's a very important date. A very important date. Do you think that the iFly 737 MAX would be comparable to the PMDG 737? I mean, I don't know, because I've never flown the iFly 737 MAX. I've heard that it was actually pretty good in P3D. And I mean, yeah, so I don't know. I'm holding out good things for it, yeah, for sure. We were speaking about it earlier. We're actually going to have 3 Maxes in MSFS, because obviously Asobo are making a default one. So we'll have an Asobo 737 MAX. We'll have a PMDG one and an iFly one. I never flew the iFly one in P3D because there was no point in me really getting it, because I was by that point solely using MSFS. But yeah, I've heard some good things about it, so hopefully it'll be pretty good. Is that a hint? Well, no, it's already public information that the developer live stream on the 25th is going to be more so focused on 2024. Jorg's already spoken about that, so there's no hint on anything. There's no hint on anything there, mate. Oh, there we go. Ula says that he loved the iFly in P3D. There we are, yeah. The NG cockpit looks odd after sitting in front of the Max cockpit for the last few weeks. All right, Steve. We're jealous. Tell him to get it out quick. Arming VNAV in Ryanair is a blasphemy. Good. I like committing blasphemy. Opinion on Rex Atmos. I think it's... Well, I don't know. I need to do a little bit of an investigation into it, or see if I can get somebody to have a look into it, because I'm a little bit worried that they're altering license data, which we don't allow, by changing things in the sim that we don't give access to. I don't know, so I'm not going to be getting it at this rate. I don't know. How was your day? What was for tea? It was Taco Thursday today. Beef tacos today, so very nice. Squawk mode, if they ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, my website is the same. Is there a reason why this Ryanair hasn't, that its EasyJet hasn't departed? Oh, he's probably giving spacing actually. Over to Unicom for Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee. Thanks so much for coming online. Right, so he's departed on 48. Yeah, he's probably giving spacing for Max, the backtrack and stuff, so that's fine. So we'll we're going to give some spacing as well. I don't think there's any other aircraft anywhere near inbound, so we can line up without getting in the way. Yeah, I don't know for a fact. I've not really seen much into this Rex Well, I know what Rex Atmos is, but the worry is that I don't know how they're doing what they're doing.
Good evening.
And to be changing like the colours and things like that in the sim, I don't know whether they're doing stuff externally or whether they actually are doing stuff in the sim. And if they are doing stuff in the sim, that likely means that they're altering licensed data, which we don't allow. So I don't really want to use that if that's the case. Bugaboo traffic, Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee via Alpha Alpha lining up runway 28, waiting for a few minutes for the preceding air. Yeah, no, Squat mode, I've not changed it. I've not changed it. The only thing that might be changed on there is like my LOD, like terrain and object LOD is probably, I think it's like at 150 now. But that's nothing too much. And, you know, I have some NVIDIA filters for the colours as well. Would love to see the IXEG 737 MSFS. Dude, they made this big song and dance that they were returning for X-Plane and going to be providing loads of updates to it. And then they've done what that development company have always done, have just gone completely silent. We've not seen anything. So I doubt you'll even see the IXEG 737 working well in X-Plane, let alone in MSFS, mate, I'm afraid. Which is a shame, but I felt like that aircraft had so much potential that was just completely wasted by the developers. Right, let's... For the parking brake, I remember they made this big song and dance maybe about a year ago that they were all coming back and, you know, that they'd put a whole developer's focus on making sure that the doors could open or something like that. I don't know. And that they were making like huge differences and changing loads of things. Even though like there were bugs where if you open the standby power disconnect red guarded switch and pressed or like flicked the switch a few times, your whole aircraft died. You should never try a go around in the IXEG as well. It would cause chaos. And I regularly had my top of climb behind my aircraft on the nav display. It was just all sorts of weird things with it. I just could never trust the IXEG in X-Plane. I could never ever trust it. And I don't think it's ever been fixed really. So it's a shame because I wanted to love it. Cameron, hey, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. What's your favourite aircraft to fly? Now, that is a very difficult question. I would say right now my favourite aircraft to fly is probably the TFDI MD-11. It's very difficult to choose, but that's what I'd probably say right now. Right, I'm just going to give it another second and then we'll go. Thanks for the follow, mate. Gaming Prospect says, I hope we get a good 737 Classic in MSFS. Yes, so do I, mate. I'd love it. I'd love it. Cool. Right, let's get going, shall we? So, landing lights. That's all on. That's good. How about Airbus versus Boeing? Oh, gosh. Well, that's a tricky one. I mean, I've always been a 747 fan, so 747 all the way for me, I think. Right, here we go. So, yoke forward. Set 40%. Stable. Take off. Oh, it's going to do that annoying thing. Okay. Okay, thrust set. Checked. Into the yoke.
V1.
One.
Rotate.
Up we go. You're up.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Not very nice weather here, is it? Yeah, it was a little bit of a fast rotation. It's been a little while since I've flown the 737. I'm so used to flying like the 777 and the MD-11 with this yoke that Flying a lighter aircraft like the 737, you really feel it. Okay, N1, LNAV, VNAV speed, that's fine. Yeah, I've been using the yoke for a couple of months again now. I've got another mount for it. Send you a cute video. Okay, I'll have a look when I get a sec. Cam, hello mate, hello. You felt those G's at your desk? It wasn't that bad. Don't get dramatic on me. Whoa. Right, come on. We'll get some lights out the way. And there we go. Move that yoke out the way. So it's one. I'm going to keep the speed restrictions. Normally I would just disregard the speed restrictions and YOLO out of here. We'll keep going with the altitude, but just because we're not in a rush really with the other aircraft that's ahead of us and us being the last one into Kefalonia out of the 3 flying, I don't care about the speed restrictions. We'll just go with it. Okay, crossing 6,000, which is transition, so we'll set standard. And we've just crossed Mike Echo 609, so speed's going to come up to 220 knots now, so we'll be able to retract the flaps. Let's go flaps 1. Yeah, and then Mama Chewy's just heading out, so she was just saying bye. I always said that, and I prefer the 737, trying to learn the bus at the moment, and it's not going well. Yeah, you can't come into them with the same mindset. The Airbus and the Boeing are fundamentally completely different from one another. Gosh, the cloud layers look incredible. Look at that. Even there, that looks gorgeous with the terrain. Stunning. Moving back to uni on Saturday. Nerves are kicking in. What do you mean you're fine? You'll be fine. This is MSFS? Yes, of course it is. Of course it is indeed. We're only 67 days away to the new MSFS. And, yeah. Any updates on the 707? Not that I can provide publicly. I don't know when there might be more news on it. To be totally honest with you, mate, it's not my realm. I usually just get handed the news to publish when the news is there. Do you know what I mean? But auto brake off, landing gears off. We've still got some lights on. The engine start switches can come off. We might need them on again if we need a little bit of anti-ice. We're rocking and rolling. I'll tell you what, let's take the landing lights off. As soon as we do have any sort of update on the 707 that I can share and everything, I'll, you know, obviously we'll post it on the official social media stuff. And then I can, like, post it in my Discord as well. Community manager has no news until release. Well, like, I know things, but it's whether it's public or not. You know me, I'd rather err on the side of caution. Like, we are going to need a little bit of anti-ice. God, it's not even mid-September and I'm using anti-ice in Europe. That's just disgusting. A DCA, yes, please. Yeah. Got a job as ground crew at Gatwick yesterday. Why this? Can't wait for the early mornings and getting soaked. Mate, you'll be fine. You'll love it. You will love it, I am sure. I feel like I've got a little bit of OBS filters, and I feel like they're not great. Like, it feels like the sim's a bit darker than it actually is. I'm just going to take a little bit of the contrast out on there. There you go. That looks a little bit better. I've just taken a touch of the contrast out on the image. Is it looking smooth today? From what I can see on OBS, it's looking butter smooth. So hopefully the stutter thing that we had the other day at Skardu was just a one-off. It looks fine today, yes. Awesome. Good. Okay, well, there we go. I'll take all the credit for fixing it without knowing what I did to fix it, but you know. You think it was an OBS bug? Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Right, we can get rid of that again. And let's get the music going already. I want it playing. Let's get the music going, get some energy in here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're only at 220 knots still. Can I just get rid of this, please? I've just realised that we're still only at 220 knots because of the restriction there. So let's actually start to speed up now, shall we? And enjoy the views. There we go. So yeah, flight time should be about an hour and 50 minutes or so. So I'll get an ETA in a moment. How long ago did we take off? 6 minutes ago. So let's say an hour. Well, let's say an hour and 40 minutes from now. So what's that going to be? It's 7 o'clock, 8. So it's going to be about 19. Well, let's say 19:45 for our ETA, I think. Whoops. I've got a video to watch in a second, chat, so I'll just mute for that quickly. Don't know what the aircraft says. Oh, that's saying 13:30. Yeah, because that's not on real time. Yeah, that's perfect. Good. And hopefully it'll be a little bit earlier than that ETA at the top, but around about then. Song. This is Sunshine by Elder something. By Elderbrook. Unfortunately, the app that I use to show like the songs in Twitch chat and do song requests is bugged out. I need to see if I can fix it. But it's bugged out. I wonder if I load it whether it'll work today. But it's like it keeps coming up with like some weird like API error thing. And I don't have any time to try and investigate it. Speeding up with Ryanair, unnecessary. That's fine. We're still only got a cost index of 6, so it's going to feel like we're crawling the whole way there. Don't worry. MSB is really nice. It's actually, I think it's a really underrated scenery. I've only visited the Flight B Minneapolis a few times, but it's gorgeous. Oh, it doesn't look like the software even wants to start today, so there we go. I use an app called Songify, and it used to be really good, but now it's just broken, and now it won't even load, so there we are. Specky, hello mate, how you doing? And Storm Chaser's here as well. Hey friends, good to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. Happy Thursday to you all. You join us on a flight down to another Greek island. We are operating FR Flight 4993 Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee out of Milan Bergamo. Obviously in northern Italy. And we're flying all the way down the east coast of Italy into a new destination for us. We're flying into Kefalonia. Never been there before. But the FSDG scenery, along with loads of other FSDG sceneries, are on sale right now in the marketplace. So I got the FSDG Kefalonia for 50% off. It was like £8-9 or something like that. So really good price. And it was a scenery that I was looking at getting anyway. So it was a no-brainer. But yeah, so we've just taken off. Only been airborne 10 minutes or so. But yeah. I'm going to keep the seatbelt signs in just for a bit because this looks manky. But I mean, it looks gorgeous, but it looks manky from a potential turbulence perspective, right? Look at that. That looks so good. Kefalonia is gorgeous. Yeah, it looked really good from the scenery from what I saw of the preview images and stuff. It looked really nice. Did you have the Polaris Spaceport one? I did. I didn't watch the whole thing, but yeah, I watched bits of it. Yeah, today was really busy at work. Thursdays are always my busiest day at work, but today was also super busy. So yeah, I had it on in the background as much as I could. So AV Nerd, you're the aircraft head. Okay, you got a cost index of 14 at flight level 390. Nice. Okay, well, I'm cost index 6 at flight level 330. Although I might have a look at the winds in the thing. What's our... I feel like I should add anti-ice on again. Yeah, we should. Sorry, let me just get some anti-ice going once more. I just want to have a look and see what the winds are at different altitudes, because the sim brief gave me flight level 330, and I'm guessing that was for wind purposes. Yeah, tomorrow's iPhone pre-order day. I'm still on the fence about whether I upgrade or not, or just stick with the 15. I'm on the 15 Pro Max, so I would just go with the 16 Pro Max, but I don't know. Oh, the winds are... Why is it telling me to stay at... Oh, I see. It's maybe because further down here, like... There, it's... Oh no, that's at 3. Oh, that's in the descent. Yeah, it's only taking me to 330 today. I don't know if I could do a sim brief. Tell you what, wait, shall I do a sim brief quick, like, compare thing for a higher altitude? Can I do that? Edit. Can I do a calculate and compare jobby with it? So let's calculate and compare that. And then we'll put this to 37,000 feet, let's say. And then calculate and compare that. Oh, so it would take 2 minutes off the flight plan. So we burn another 200. We burn 200 kilograms to save 2 minutes, so about 100 kilograms per minute. Well, that's interesting then. We might go to flight level 370 then. How much fuel are we meant to be landing with? To be fair, maybe it's not a good idea because it says we're only going to be landing with 3.4 tons of fuel and our reserves are 3 tons today. That's it. So with that, we would only have, if we did go to 370 and burnt an extra 200 kilograms, we would only then have 200 kilograms spare before we hit our reserves. Good old Ryanair. So, yeah. Right, let's get all this off. We'll stay at 3-3, bugger it. I usually do all the even-numbered ones. I see, yeah. I see no huge game changer differences from the 14 Pro Max. Just got a battery replacement 2 under AppleCare. Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite happy with my 15 Pro Max. I guess I could just stick with it, couldn't I? I guess I could just stick with it. It'd save me a bit of money each month. Oh, we've got a rainbow. Hey, nice. A bit of a rainbow there. Right, chat, I'm just going to be back in 2 seconds. Becca sent me a video she wants me to watch, so let me just watch that quick. When is it? It's of, is it of the stepdaughters? It is. 2 secs. I might have to return a video back in a moment. Right, chat, give me 2 moments. I'm still going to be sat at my PC, but I'm just going to mute and turn off my camera for a second. Basically, for context, my stepdaughters are going to potentially start to learn some musical instruments, and one of them's going to learn the instrument that pretty much I used to play. And I've got the instrument here, so I might just quickly send them a video back. And no, I'm not doing it on camera. I won't be a minute. There we go. We'll see if they like that video. Right, I won't be a sec. Might have to send another one in a minute. David, hello mate, how you doing? Give me a mo. Hope you're well, hope you're well. Actually, I'll tell you what, whilst we're here and I've not got the camera on, I'm just gonna take my hoodie off. Because it's hot in the studio actually at the moment. Ironically. Yeah, I see what you mean about like wasting getting. I mean, like I do the Apple upgrade program, so you get like a free upgrade every year, like where you just trade in your old one and then you can just basically go onto the new one or whatever one you pick straight away. And it's pretty good because you get like Apple Care and everything all included in the price, and if there's any price change between the, you just pay the slight price difference each month, if you even want to upgrade. So yeah, I don't know. I've not decided yet about the 16. I'd have to see how much difference it is from what I pay now. Actually, I could probably find that out, couldn't I? How much difference would it be if I got the 16 to what I'm paying right now? Because if it's the same, then I might as well just do it. Right. Apple, how much are you yeeting from my bank account each month? Let's have a look. I don't even know. Where is it not coming out? Oh, it might be coming out of a different bank. Let's see if I can find it. New processor and the camera button. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Let me have a look. See if I can find it. Apple. Why can I not find my... What the heck? I can't find my payments to my phone. Both guys are watching the video over and over and over again. Haha, there we go. $16 Pro Max is 65, 75, 85 on the upgrade program, depending on the storage, yeah. I can't even find it. Like, I'm searching my bank account for Apple, and it's not coming up with anything. Like, I've got Apple stuff, but it's like just... It's just like it's not my actual Apple thing. You know what I mean? Where the hell does that go? I've got no idea how I'm paying for my phone currently, is what I'm trying to say. Will it be under something else? Statements and documents? Subscriptions? Oh, for God's sake, it's faffing. Yeah, I'm wondering if it'll be under, like, the Barclays finance thing or something. Is it under, like, partner finance or something like that? Aha. Oh, no, that's not it. Faff. Ah. Okay, I pay £68.45 currently each month for my 15 Pro Max. 68.45. So actually, I'd basically not be paying anything else just to go to the new one. It would be minuscule. Let me have a look on the Apple Store and see how much they quote it. Is that handset or handset and data? No, that's just handset. I pay separately for my data. Right, let's open the range on this. I pay £61 for the phone and Wi-Fi, including handset, Wi-Fi, data, the lot. Yeah, but do you have Apple Care? And do you get to upgrade your phone for free every 12 months? Let me have a look. You do not. There you go then. There you are. I don't need to though. Sorry. How many times have you cracked screens and cameras and stuff? You're eligible to apply. Yeah, that's fine. In-store payment. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just tell me how much it would be to actually get the actual current one. $16 Pro Max. In black titanium. Wait. It's saying 58.29. It's telling me it's going to be £10 cheaper. If I got the 512, it's saying it's going to be 58.29 when I'm currently paying 68.45. How does that work? Guys, do remember that technically I can use my phone as a bit of a tax write-off. That is completely legal because I do use it for business purposes. $512 Pro Max is $75.45 on the website. iPhone 16 Pro Max, from $49.95. Yeah, but it's saying $58.29 for me. Maybe that's because it's not got Apple Care on it. Let me just do like no trade-in, monthly payments. No, even so, iPhone 16 Pro Max with full Apple Care is exactly the same price as what I'm paying right now. So I would literally be paying exactly the same price to go from the 15 Pro Max to the 16 Pro Max. Dan, so I don't do for the full price of the phone. So say if I use my phone only 30% of the time for work, I only do the value of 30% on it. That's my accountant. If anybody gets it wrong, it's on his neck. Cool. Well, interesting. Plus, you could trade in and get the money off. Yeah. Well, with the Apple Upgrade program, well, technically I can't trade in because I've not fully paid off this phone yet. So the Apple Upgrade program, you pay that much for 24 months, right? So you pay that for 2 years. Whilst I've only had this phone for 12 months. Well, right now, actually 11 months. So I would need to do it for another year to then trade this one in. Because that's what happened to me a few years ago when we got stuck with COVID and I couldn't upgrade my phone for a lot longer. I paid off an entire iPhone on the Apple Upgrade program and then had to re-enter the upgrade program again from scratch. And they did the trade-in and I basically only paid for, I think it was the 14. I can't remember what it was, but it was like the iPhone 13 or the iPhone 14, one of them, I only paid for like 6 months of using it. Even though I had it for 12 months or something because I'd traded in the old one. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll have a look tomorrow because I think the pre-order thing is tomorrow. I'll have a look on the Apple Upgrade program. If I can confirm that it's basically going to be exactly the same price as what I'm paying now or less, then I might as well just do it. I might as well. But yeah. Are we busy on 19th of October? Yeah, I feel like we are. That date keeps ringing a bell for me, and I can't remember what it is. I swear... Wait, let me check my messages with Katie. I swear we are. I swear that there was something, and I said to Katie that we weren't free that day. I just booked my flu jab. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got something on the 19th, but I can't remember what it is. I can't for the life of me remember what it is, and it's really bugging me. So, I feel like we've got something on, and knowing me, we'll get to the 19th, forget it, and then feel absolutely awful. Is your birthday tomorrow, Coriel? Oh, 19th of October. Right, how's the flight going? Cool, so we've got about an hour and 20 minutes left on the flight. Beautiful. Well, I was hoping for some nice scenic views of Italy, but, well, Mother Nature's got other ideas. There we go. Yeah, but Dan, are you self-employed? Do you do a self-employed tax return? Vampire Hunter's here on YouTube. Hello, Vampire. How you doing, mate? You used to. Yeah, you got to remember that this is for my self-employed work, for my self-employed tax return. I don't use this phone for Microsoft work whatsoever. So obviously it's not going to go on that. But for my self-employed tax return, that's a whole different kettle of fish. And that's why I pay an accountant. Because it's way too confusing for me. It's way too confusing for my little brain. My taxes must be a nightmare. My taxes are an absolute nightmare. I'm not even going to get into it because it kills my brain. But again, that's why I pay an accountant to do it, because I can't. I literally can't do it. It's that complicated. It's unbelievable. Marcus, hey, thank you for... Oh, I've just realised that I've had the alerts muted this whole time and not even realised it. I apologise. Marcus, thank you for gifting 2 subs. Thank you, mate. Gifting 2 subs to Maverick and Connor. I'm absolutely certain that both of those have been subs before. Yes, Maverick is back for 32 months and Connor is back for 11 months. There you go. Hey, thank you, mate. 25 gifted subs in total for the month of September. So that puts you in equal first spot. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, my taxes are interesting because I have to do... Do you have to pay taxes yourself in England, or is it automatically deducted from your salary? It depends what kind of work you do. So we have a scheme called PAYE, pay as you earn, which you do when you're self-employed. So I'm self-employed by a company, and they will deduct my tax and anything else on top out of my pay packet that I get. So... But there's also other things that we have to do. So you don't just pay your 20% tax. When you get over a certain threshold of your earnings, you then have to pay 40% on any of those earnings above that amount. And then for people like me, obviously I did a university degree and I took a student loan out to do that university degree. So now I have to pay that university degree back. So that comes out of it. And then also we have things called national insurance. And there are different classes of national insurance, but... national insurance is for things like, you know, paying for the NHS and the police and the fire service and the prison service, those kind of things. But then what gets even more confusing is that it all then gets muddled up with me. So that's how, like, my stuff works with Microsoft. You know, it's just a normal job, pay as you earn. Pretty simple. It comes out of my pay packet at the end of the month. Bog standard, nice and simple. Not much you have to do there. It gets confusing, though, when I'm self-employed. Because obviously those two, I then have to submit a self-assessment tax return and tell HMRC, His Majesty's Revenue and Customs, that is HMRC, how much I've earned from my self-employed or other businesses that I control. And there's various different ways you can do that. You know, like you could have a limited company, you could be a sole trader, and then you've got all sorts of different regions with that. And depending on which one you are, you pay tax in a different way and you pay tax at a different time. So I have to do something called payment on account for my self-employed tax return. So I do 2 different payments to HMRC a year from my self-employed status. One in January and one in July. Because HMRC like to take your tax in advance. So if the standard base rate for... self-employment is 20% tax on earnings. They actually want 10% in advance of your predicted earnings for the next year. And then you still have that 40% threshold. So if you reach over a certain amount, then you've got to pay 40% on anything above that. Then you also have to pay 2 classes of national insurance and potentially your degree stuff. But the confusing thing for me is that I also then need those systems to talk. So if I tell HMRC, this is how much I am predicting to earn in this year, I've got to make sure that they are then taking the, you know, they're not taking like my university payments twice and double taxing me on my university payments. So it gets super confusing. And I basically went to my accountant, good luck. My accountant now charges me more Because they have to do a hell of a lot more work than when I was just self-employed. But yeah, it's ridiculous. No, I said His Majesty's. I made sure I did. So yeah. Are you almost done paying off the uni debt? Don't be silly. It was 49 grand because the Conservative and the Lib Dems screwed everybody over when I went to university. I'm not going to get into politics, but I went to university at the start of it being 9 grand a year. And then when you take in everything else, you know, like all the living payments and stuff that you have, like that you get as well and everything, I think my student loan was well in the 40,000s, and then they add what's the word? Interest on top. So I don't even know if I've dug much into my interest yet. I've got no idea. I will probably never pay it off. I think they write it off after 30 years. I'm 8 years in, so only another 22 to go. But I don't think I'll ever pay it fully back. Yeah. So yeah. Eva, hey, thank you for the 79 months. This is a really boring conversation for some people. I do apologize, but there we go. Thank you, 79 months. Goodness me. You legend. Execute order 79. You're a legend. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You looked at mine the other day and it was 64k. I'm not looking at mine. I don't want to know what it is. I don't want to know what my student loan is. I just look at how much I have to pay when I get that statement through, and then I pay it. But my tax gets even more confusing because, like, I want to make sure that my tax is going out in the best way possible, because I could get taxed to living daylights and then get that tax taken out of my wage with Microsoft each month, but I'd much rather it kind of come out of my self-employed one at different times a year. So then you have to try and get your tax code changed, and oh, it's just such a faff. But you know what isn't a faff? Marcus gifting a sub to Orbital to go in #1 place for the month of September. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Marcus, gifting a tier 1 sub to Orbital. You absolute legend. I appreciate you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Cheers, mate. Do you pay extra tax to get a VAT refund? I don't know. I don't. I pay exactly how much tax they ask me to pay, because however much tax I already have to pay is a great amount. Considering all the factors that I said, like the classes of national insurance, the student loan, the payment in advance and everything. And now obviously technically working 2 jobs. So, yeah. I pay exactly what they tell me to pay. Not a penny less and not a penny more. Yeah. It sucks. What did I get degrees in? So I've just got the 1 degree. I've got a Bachelor of Arts, which is in the most fancy pants degree you'll ever hear in your life. And I get judged for having this degree a lot, but I love my degree a heck of a lot. And it was a degree that I did between 2013 and 2016. And the course was called Vocal and Choral Studies. I told you it was fancy pants, didn't I? But essentially it was anything to do with the human voice. So lots of things like speech and language therapy, language acquisition with children, a lot of stagey stuff as well. I loved it. I adored my degree. I'd much rather have a fancy pants artsy degree that people laugh at now that I loved every second of and have applied quite a bit with work than a degree that I hated every bit of just to get the piece of paper at the end. So, yeah. On one of a long haul today. This isn't a long... Lester, thank you for the follow, by the way, mate. It's only about an hour and 45-minute flight today, so it's not too bad. We've only got about an hour and 10-ish minutes or so until we land, hopefully, mate. Storm Chaser, I don't know if I want to click on that just with a subject topic. I don't know. Gaming prospect, I managed to go without student loans here in the States. Yeah. Yeah. You applied for CPL check? Yeah, I did tech ride yesterday. Hey, nice! Oh, congratulations, prospect. That's awesome news, though, mate. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, folks. I just wanted to be careful with the stream. Thanks. It's not that I didn't trust you, but, you know. That is so... I've not flown that livery yet in the sim, actually. It's a nice screenshot with the moon in the background. Looks gorgeous, mate. You're going Richmond to Doha. Nice. I had 2 jobs for a while many years back, and they really couldn't cope with that, let alone one of them being self-employed. This is why I have an accountant. So, like, the His Majesty's Revenues and Customs keeps changing my tax code, even though I tell them to stop, because I need to be on a specific tax code, which is perfectly legal for me to be on, and my accountant wants me to be on. But HMRC keeps switching it without telling us why. But it's not on me to spend hours on the phone waiting to get through to HMRC to get that fixed. I pay my accountant for it now. I pay my accountant quite a lot each year, but again, accountancy is also a tax deductible thing. So however much my accountant I pay, you know, like I get a percentage of those payments off my tax return, right? So it's so worth it. So worth it just to not have the headache. What's your take on the FSS 727? You know what, TH? Asking that on YouTube, by the way, folks. I loved that thing when it first came out. I was so keen on it. I thought they'd done a great job. It's had a recent update that's broken a lot of stuff, and I don't quite know how they've managed to release it, and it's got through testing in that broken state. So I'm very much hoping they fix it soon, and then I'll fly it some more. But when it's in a stable state, it's very nice. Right. I've just realised how much slower I am than the guys in front. That's fine. We're not in a rush. The 727 has got more bugs. Oh, well, you can't shut down engine number 1 at the moment. So, yeah. Were you, Coriel? I feel like it was you who told me that. Was it somebody else? It's been 6 years since I finished my degree. Yeah, it's been 8 years for me. It will be 8 years next month since I graduated. And I think in the UK now, you get your degree written off after 30 years if you've not paid it back in full, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I don't even want to look at how much money I've still got on my student loan. I've not looked. I've not had a single look. The only thing I've ever seen is how much is calculated to come out on my tax return. That's it. That's it. That's all I look at. There's no point. It's not going to do me any good looking at that. It will just stress me out. So I don't bother. I don't bother. Life's too short for worrying about that kind of stuff. I'm sensible with my money. You know, I know how much money I've got as spending money and how much I need to keep for taxes and stuff. And I just go like that, you know. It's confusing enough as it is, so I try and make it as simple as possible for myself. I remember you were streaming in your final year while I was in my first year. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I was streaming in my I started streaming in February 2016. And I think my last exam was July 2016. And then I graduated September, October time, I think. What's a good PC for FS 2024? We've not released the the PC's recommended specs for FS 2024, mate. So I can't really speak about that too much, I'm afraid. Sorry. If you get close, they will let you know, as if you rely on HMRC to stop when you pay it off. You will almost certainly overpay. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I bet, Navarre. I bet. I also hadn't 737 in a while, so I took that out for a spin today out at MDW. Nice. Oh, hey, nice. In one of the Southwest Special liveries. Very nice, mate. That looks awesome. Keep telling you, your sim looks stunning, mate. Stunning. Didn't go to university. I started working in construction right out of high school. Nice. Now I finished carpet foreman, but it's hard work and I now have a terrible back problem. Yeah, that's it. Get some health insurance, mate. In the Netherlands, with a lot of education comes free public transport, but only when you finish your degree. If not, then you have to pay all the public transport costs you made back. Fair. Yeah. Will Intel be good? Wing Rent, I literally just said, mate, I can't speak about recommended or minimum performance specifications for MSFS 2024. So that means I can't answer those questions, mate. I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. Oh, Dan, that was a good day. Well, it wasn't, but yeah. I haven't had the issues with it that you did, the 7.2 that is. If you're on the latest update, the latest 1.03 update, I think most people are getting it, where you can't shut down engine number 1. Wing Wrens, I can't speak about it. I work for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I cannot speak about these things. You got an invite. Wingwrens, I literally work for the simulator. I can absolutely assure you with 110% certainty that you didn't get an invite to the MSFS 2024 beta. Do you want to know why? Because it doesn't exist. Please don't come into my chat and lie. Please don't come into my chat and lie. It ain't going to work, buddy. Sorry to be that guy, but yeah, like, I don't appreciate liars coming in here. I really don't. I really don't need that kind of stuff in my chat. In Sweden, all universities are free, but a lot, yeah, well, that's it. And there's quite a high tax rate there. But the thing is that, like, you know, like in a lot of the countries where the tax rate is higher, but you get free education right through university, well, I'm basically paying that much now with tax anyway. So they're like, oh yeah, but it's basically like equivalent. And I'm like, yeah, they've got such higher tax rates. And I'm like, yeah, but with all the faff that we have to go through here in the UK, I'm basically paying that much tax anyway. So, yeah. Good evening, all. I have $10 billion to anybody that can tell me why for the first time on VATSIM I choose to depart from Geneva, where the heavy French accents caused me to be on the wrong departure. Well, it sounds like you've answered it yourself. So, you should send $10 million to yourself. Yeah, I'm the eye candy. Can you not tell? With my receding hairline. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Hey, Tim! How you doing, mate? The one, the only. I hear that I'm potentially seeing you in November for a few days. Is that correct? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. The one and only Mr. Tim. Good to see you, mate. To Mixu, Gherkenberg, So What, Exos, and Cole Ray as well. Thank you so much, mate. In September with a 5. Let's go and check those sub lengths. Mixo, that's a brand new sub. Gherkenberg with 1 month, that's a brand new sub for them. It's a brand new sub for So What. Exos has been sub for 29 months, and Colray with a 6-month sub. So 3 new subs and 2 returning. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Tim. Golly said the other day that we'd be seeing you in November, and I was like, ah, very good. I will be there. I will be there. I'm hoping I'm actually going to be able to be involved more with World Flight than I originally thought I was going to be. But yeah. Yeah. Still trying to figure out where to fly in MSFS. Your usual ones become boring and I bought the flight halfway. Have a look on flightsim.to at like some of the freeware stuff, mate. And then you're not even like financially investing in stuff. There's some really good freewares. Really good. $25K to bring a student through uni, no matter where. The difference is yeah, $25K per year. Holy crap. What do you want to know what's even worse, Fatboy Fat? One of my, well, my favourite music artist is playing in Oxford on release day. And I've bought tickets. So. Evie, hey, 8 months. Hello. Thank you very much for the 8 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, the mask goes on again for another sub. Hello. Oh, thank you. That means the absolute world. For a washed up streamer like me, that means the world. Thank you. That's very kind. 8 months. Welcome back for September. Yeah, November's going to be wild. So obviously World Flight is 2 weeks before release. But I will still be at World Flight. And I mean, I'm hoping to do a lot of stuff kind of before that week. So that I won't be as busy during that week. Like, if I cram in loads and loads and loads of work on the weeks before World Flight, it means I should have some more free time for World Flight. Do you know what I mean? And then, yeah, on actual November the 19th, on release day, my Jamie Cullum, who a lot of you will know is one of, if not my favourite musicians, is playing in Oxford on tour, and I bought tickets. So, yeah. So I don't actually think I'm going to be streaming MSFS on release day. Because I'm going to have to rush out of work on release day and go to the gig. So it's sod's law. Sod's law. Yes, MSFS will be on Steam. That is public info. Yeah, it will be. Yep. Yep. I feel old that I have a mortgage now. We're all getting old, see? I'm the boomer of the flight sim community, I feel now. Well, I feel like I'm the boomer of the long-term flight sim streamers, that's for sure. We're here talking about taxes and mortgages. Yeah. It might not not on the trailer and stuff like that. Even it might not have like a thing on Steam and stuff like that, but it will be. Yeah, I know people have already spoken about it. Yeah. Or at least it should do anyway. Don't forget, chat. Really important one. I know this isn't going to affect. Yes. 2 secs. 2 seconds. Sorry, I just got a. Let me see if I can find it. So yesterday, I believe this came into fruition yesterday. I know not a lot of you are on this, but if you are, then it's important to know. Xbox Game Pass has slightly changed now, and there are new kind of like tiers. And so if you are on Xbox, please pass this message forward, by the way, honestly. It's really important that people know this one. If you know people who are on Xbox, or you're on Xbox yourself, and you want to get MSFS 2024 day one, you need the Ultimate package. You should get it PC, fine anyway, but if you're on Xbox, if you're on the core or standard subscription, you won't get core and standard stuff. You won't get day one. Two secs, chat. Sorry, chat. They really make Game Pass confusing with those tiers. I mean, basically just, if you're on Xbox and you want to get day one release, get the Ultimate Pass. So, yeah. So just an important one to know. This might not affect any of you folks, but, you know, I'd rather make sure that the message gets out there. So, yeah, thought I'd show that. One package doesn't do both PC and console anymore. I don't think it ever did it? I don't know. Did it? I don't know, to be honest. Sorry, chat. I don't mean to be rude. I've just got some important work messages. I'm just kind of chatting. Sorry. I do apologise. Hello, I'm back. You're all here. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what game. I think I've got an Xbox Game Pass thing. It's fine, Becca. We'll sort something. I don't mind. All sorts of things. Becca, do not worry your gorgeous little head. You relax, darling. If there is a thing and it is more, or we have to change, I will sort it. Don't worry. Do not worry. Josh, hello, mate. Quick question. Do you know how to make cities like London NYC look less apocalyptic? Josh, download the latest. It's download the latest world update for the UK. That will help London a lot. With that kind of look. I know what you mean. The photogrammetry can sometimes look a little bit like that. It helps if you actually kind of load into those regions and get quite close to them for it to help that look. But make sure that you download the latest UK world update, which released just a couple of months ago. That makes London look a million times better. It really does. Yeah. Yeah, EA Play, I think, is on Ultimate, isn't it? Yeah. I'll have to have a look. The Ultimate does PC. I don't know. Honestly, let me go and... Well, I'm sure the information will be around somewhere. I can try and find out at work tomorrow, though, just to clear it all up. Because I feel like we should maybe get some messaging out on this. Or even if we don't get some messaging out on it, I think it's important for my team and like our customer support team to know about the different tiers and stuff, just in case people get questioned on it. So... Yeah, the UK World Update has made London just amazing. Oh, we got some ATC, 12475. Sorry if I've missed any questions, by the way, chat. I don't mean to be rude, just suddenly going quiet and typing messages in the background. I do apologise. I know I have my work time and my streaming time. I do apologise, but when I get some messages through and I just need to quickly respond to them, then yeah. You know what I'm like. I'm a workaholic. Right, who the heck am I speaking to? Brindisi, good evening. Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee, flight level 330, inbound Divku.
Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee, Brindisi Raider, good evening, identified.
Lovely. Good. It's the only thing that I dislike now. Yeah, no, I understand it, mate. I absolutely get that point.
115, yeah. Good evening, with you, flight level 360 for Geneva. From the 115, Brindisi Raider, good evening, identified, continue.
What time are we landing? What time is that going to be? Cool. Sorry, chat. I appreciate you very much. I really do. I'm sorry that I'm kind of having to be in two places at once right now. Sorry, right, there we go. Late to the party again. Hey, Kieran, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome, mate. Matteo said, is it possible to see my NVIDIA filter? Matteo, I hope you're still here, mate. I do apologise that I missed that one. Let me send it to you. Here we go. Matteo, I'm just going to send a link in my YouTube chat now. It's a link to a website called Imgur, and that shows my NVIDIA filter settings, so you can copy them straight in, mate. All right. Right, how are we doing, by the way? We've got to be like over halfway through the flight by now. Top of descent is showing, oh, okay, only in about like 25 minutes or so. So it's not that long really until top of descent. And we'll do a good briefing for Kefalonia because I've never flown there before. So we want to make sure we get a good briefing. Here we go. Xbox Game Pass Core Online Play. Yeah, there we go. Standard. Unlocks larger catalogue. Yep, got it. Unlocks a catalogue plus EA Play. Yeah, and day one access. Yeah, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Online multiplayer games on consoles and PC game. Okay, right. I think I get it. Cool. Gigliotti's here as well on YouTube. How you doing, mate? There you go, Matteo. You got it. Nice. Good stuff. Amazing. I can see why they've done it, to be honest. Fancy a trip to Arizona? I mean, I've been to Arizona when I went to... Well, I say that. I've been to Phoenix and sat in an airport for a couple of hours. I want to go and explore loads of places in the US. Hopefully next year is going to be like East Coast. So what is it? Not Providence, Rhode Island. I don't know whether to tag that onto a bigger trip. The problem is that I'd love to tag it onto a bigger trip, but we've obviously got the kids at home, and I'm assuming that Becca would like to come out with me. So I just need to work out about that. But yeah. Go to New York while you're there. See, I don't know if I'd want to go to New York. I'd like to go to Washington, D.C. because I've never been to the capital, so I'd like to go to Washington. We've got some friends who live near Washington, like Rob Randazzo from PMDG. He's near there, so I'd like to see him. And Britt in DC, one of my mods, he lives not too far away and stuff, so I'd like to go there. Just go for a day. Can you really do New York in a day? Yeah. You could possibly move to Oxford. Hey, Orbital, get ready for the prices of rent in Oxford. But on a serious note, good luck with the application, everything, mate. Hopefully it goes well. You can't do New York in a day? I was going to say, there's no way. There's no way. I'd like to do Broadway. I'd like to go to New York to go and see a Broadway show. But, yeah. NYC is great for about 5 to 7. 5 to 7 days? God, really, that much? Beetlejuice? I thought you said it was coming here. I thought you said it had been here. Yeah, I don't know what... I mean, like, I'd like to tag on my trip to Flight Sim Expo next year with more. I guess it kind of depends whether I'm working for Expo next year, because it's going to be super expensive to fly myself and Becca and everybody out for Expo next year and then tag on an extra trip to somewhere else and stuff as well. You know, obviously one of the advantages and the great things that I had luckily this year was the fact that it was, you know, I was working there, so I had fees paid and stuff. But yeah, very expensive. Might be cheaper for you to drive in every day. Well, you won't be able to drive in every day because Oxford hate people who drive. In fact, Oxford City Centre is banning driving. So it depends whereabouts in Oxford you're going. So you might want to take a look to see how good public transport is, or whether you'd be able to get a car to where you're looking to work. But unfortunately, Oxford is notoriously the worst city in the UK for driving. There's virtually nowhere to park. So yeah. Oh, it's Grove. Oh! Is it at a certain... You have no... Grove is very familiar to me, Orbital. Yeah, you'd be fine. Is it at a certain car manufacturing place? Wow, Orbital. Just for clarification, I don't live in Grove, but I will happily say it. That's where Mama and Papa Chewy were from. That's where they met. That's where they got married and things. So yes, I'm very familiar with that exact location. So if you are moving there, well, there is a very good chance I could see you on the street. There we go. Yeah, and Becca drives past there to work. So, well, good luck. I've actually got a friend of mine from school who works at that location. So, there you go. Small world, isn't it? Small world. But best of luck to you on the application for it and everything. Yeah. Yeah, Oxford's Park and Ride is phenomenal. It's very good. It's very good. Becca, I don't know if you saw my text, by the way, chat. Hip hip hooray. Your boy's not to put too much weight on to go to a wedding in a few weeks in the suit that he's had for a year. Come on. Tried on my suit today for a suit that I bought last year for an event in June last year. And And I tried it on today for the first time since then because I've got a wedding in a few weeks' time. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's a point. They'll 2 weeks or so from now. Well, it's 23rd to the 25th of December. I'm away for a wedding. Yes, the wedding is on a Tuesday. It's fine. It'll be good fun. I'm looking forward to it. But yes, I tried on my suit today thinking that it would not fit at all. And mwah, it does. So I just need to get a new tie and polish my shoes. And then I am hunky-dory. So I'm probably just going to order a tie online. Because I'm not going to go all the way into Oxford just to get a tie. No thanks. So there we go. Good evening, Aaron. How you doing, mate? Are we doing matching colour scheme? I'm going in the one that we... the suit that I'm wearing is the one that I went to Trooping the Colour in. Tuesday, that's it. So it's that kind of... Well, you know the pictures. Like that kind of light beige type one. But I've just not got a tie. So maybe we could colour match the tie or something. Yeah, maybe we could do that. I don't know if I need to get cufflinks as well. No, I think I've got cufflinks. Do I need anything else, chat? What else do I need? I don't think I need anything else. I'm not going to get... I could get a pocket handkerchief thing. Yeah, I always do for those things, Becca. I always do. You know I do. You know I do. Right, how long have we got until top of descent? 125 nautical miles. Nice. It's been 60 miles since I last looked, so we're getting there. I guess we should put some stuff in for the arrival, actually. You don't look at my wrist. Well, you should do. I bought a suit 2 years ago for your school graduation. It's still fitted. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I've got one that I had a couple of years ago for a wedding 2 years ago that I don't think will fit. I've not tried it, but I don't think it will. Actually, it might do, because the one that I wore today had room. Yeah, maybe it will. I don't know. Too busy looking at your handsome face and then turning away in disgust. Don't worry, I know it. It's fine. The hanky has to match the tie. Yeah, I also need to learn how to fold a pocket thingy. Oh, do you know what I want, actually? I want, instead of that watch, I want one of those, like, the ones on a chain that I can pull out from my pocket and look at the time and, like, flip open. Now, that would look classy as pocket watch. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I want to go full Dr. Watson. Although I don't think the bowler hat and the cane would suit. Don't give Becca ideas. Otherwise she'll have me going like that. Right, let's go and have a look at the weather. Right, the wind's 180 degrees, 9 knots. Scattered clouds at 2,000, temperature 26, dew point is 22, and the QNH 1011. So it's going to be the VOR approach runway 14 then, everybody. VOR runway 14 via Annecy today. Now, I do not, for the life of me, remember the last time I did a VOR approach in the 737. So we arm VOR lock, right? Wait, shit, is it even... Yes, it is VOR lock. Okay. So we arm VOR lock, and then can we do the descent in VNAV path? Or do I need to do vertical speed below... Because it's a 3.4 descent angle. Can I do VOR lock, VNAV path? Final approach course is 142. Let's go and get that in at least and get that set up. I don't remember the last time I did a VOR approach in the 737. It's been years. You can do it. Perfect. Sieska is the right person to ask. Okay, perfect. So we could go VNAV path down to minima. And then reset MCP out. once we're below the white tape, right? Once we're below the white tape, then I can reset to go around out. Right, 1421155. Lovely. In Ryanair, you use VOR lock only on localizer approaches. Oh, really? So what would I do for a lateral mode then? Leave it in LNAV? Whoops. No, what have I just done? 1155. Ah! What am I typing? I have some news. I may be back streaming next week. Hey, nice! Oh, that would be brilliant. Right, we're going to be We're going to take 0.9 tons off, so it's going to be 62.8. Is that what we expected to land at? LNAV is fine. Oh, okay. So we just fly at LNAV VNAV then. I mean, I'll have the localizer like identification up anyway, I guess. Oh, there we go. Sieska's got it, chat. Yeah, 60. That's a 62.6. We're 62.8. That's absolutely fine. We're gonna go, I think, a flat 40 on this one. The runway's 2,400 meters long. Do you reckon we could get away with a flap 30 max order break? I don't know. I don't trust this aircraft. That's all correct. Flap 30. No, it's more so I don't trust the PMDG thing. Oh, okay, so that's saying flap 30 order break max. It's going to take us 1,200. Flap 30 order break 3. Oh, wow. Look how much that adds on. Holy crap. Flap 40 order break 3 puts us to 1,500. Should we do order break max and make the passengers hit their nose on the tray table in front of them? I reckon flap 40 order break 3. That'd probably be nicer for the passengers, wouldn't it? So 138. Let's put that in the Boeing memory device. Oh, is that a stutter? Come on. There we go. Order break 3. Yeah, and then set the altitude to the minimum rounded to nearest 100 on the MCP panel. Yeah, on approach. Set passing fat provided. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Got it. That's exactly what I thought. Thank you, mate. So minima for us then is going to be... I'll have a look at that in a bit, babe. 1,300. Oh, God. Can I do it like this? Thanks, guys. Yeah, make the company pay for the brakes. Thank you all so much for tuning into the stream today, my dear friends. I really do appreciate you all being here. Thank you very much indeed. I know I always say that. It might sound like I'm not genuine because I say that on every single stream, but I hope you folks actually do realize that I do mean it every single stream. Like, I've been doing this now for over a year where I'm still streaming like 4 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week on top of working and everything, and I still love it. Obviously it's quite a big time commitment still, and so the fact that people are still watching and everything, you know, when I say to you folks every day on stream how much I appreciate you all being here and spending your time with me, it's because I genuinely do. So thank you all. I hope I'm still providing some entertaining streams. I do worry that I don't provide as entertaining streams as I maybe could, but I do try my best. I do try my best. Right, QNH was 1022? 1011. Ew. Okay, so we got Barrow 1300, 1011, order break 3. We put the VOR information in. That's fine. I was looking for a NavRad page. That's not going to be there, is it? We've got the landing altitude in. We've got the order break. Yeah, cool. We set them. So what's going? Oh yeah. Well, oh okay. I see. Ryanair 8 Victor Romeo and Easy 3 Foxtrot Lima are positively within each other's APUs, so that could be interesting. You guys are the best. I appreciate you all. Shawnee, hey, coming in. Shawnee, how you doing? Thanks for your follow, buddy. Good day. I started looking into flight sim gear yesterday, and I can't make up my mind because of all the mixed reviews. If any of you would have to go to buy one HOTAS right now, what would you get? Low to mid-range, not looking to buy something very expensive at the moment. Shawnee, that's a great question, mate. So I'll be totally candid and honest with you here. You can see that there's a brand up here. I'm sponsored by the brand Thrustmaster. So I solely use their gear, and I'm sponsored with them. So I will only recommend their stuff. I will not be offended if you go with another manufacturer, however. Let me just grab this up, and then we'll come back to that one. Mash, thank you, mate. 43 months. Hello. Good evening. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. It's been a busy day. Thursdays are always busy for me at work, but it's been a good day. I've been doing some more recording today, hence wearing my official t-shirt. Thank you, mate. Yeah, so Shawnee, again, full disclosure, I am sponsored with the brand Thrustmaster, so I do solely use their hardware. The great thing about Thrustmaster, and I've been using their products for years, way before I even got sponsored with them, is that they've got stuff for different price ranges. So they've got like the T-Flight HOTAS X right at the starter range. They've got the T16000 range, which is more mid-range stuff. They've also got the TCA Airbus stuff. They've got the TCA Boeing stuff. They've got the high-range TCA Boeing stuff. I would maybe have a look at the TCA 16000 range if you're looking for something like that. It's ambidextrous, so you can change to use the joystick in either your left or right hand. It's got the twisty joystick for rudders, so you don't have to buy separate rudder pedals. It's got a slider-style throttle, which some people don't like, but it's got a ridiculous amount of programmable buttons and stuff like that. And you can use it with practically every aircraft. So, you know, you can fly helicopters with it, fighter jets with it, space stuff with it, or even these airliners and general aviation with it. So that's going to be my recommendation to you. Again, you know, totally get it if you're going to look at other brands and stuff. But yeah, there you go. I hope that helps, mate. Sorry, let me catch up. It's a lovely... I hope my streams are still a lovely space to be in. So, yeah. Generally get excited when I see you stream. Well, I do try my best to keep going with 4 days a week. So, yeah. And you're flying a route I used to do regularly, and watching you do my job is something... It's crazy, isn't it? It's wild, Jessica. I still remember the day you, like, started on your journey. It's crazy, mate. It's wild. It's really crazy. 8 years, 4 months Jessica's been following. Holy crap.
Thank you very much.
I sent you... Yeah, but Becca, I don't want to go and start spending money on these things now. Yeah. I don't want to start money. So, yeah. Pretty much had the HOTAS 1. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Lima, you are leaving my airspace, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
I've been looking at that bundle with the pedals, but I wouldn't use the pedals. Yeah, if you're not going to use the pedals, it's not the end of the rudder pedals are a really good step to take. And the sooner you get using rudder pedals in Flight Sim, the easier it becomes, really, to some degree. Because, if you've not been using rudder pedals for years, and then suddenly you start using them, it's quite difficult to adapt to them, I find. So if you can kind of do it from the start, then great. But, yeah. If you don't want to go for the rudder pedals, then... Yeah. Hey, Crackjack, 50 months! Let me grab the sub. It's another one. Thank you, mate. Matteo asked on YouTube, do I prefer Active Sky or Native? I just use Native weather, mate. Yeah, I just use Native weather. Crackjack, you're a beauty. Thank you. 50 months. Over 4 years and still strong with the sub. Thank you so much, mate. We've got top of descent in, well, any minute now. Like, less than 5 minutes. So we're almost there, folks. We're almost there. Thank you, mate. I was looking heavily into Thrustmaster before coming here, so I'll definitely take a look into them more. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. There's all sorts of stuff. You can even get some of their hardware that's like Xbox and PC compatible, so you've got choices. But yeah. You've got massive feet, so don't like the chances of not breaking them within a week. Well, Shawnee, you know what they say about people with massive feet. Massive socks. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. We're terrible. Big shoes, yeah. I love it. I love it here. Okay, Becca's heading to bed. Good night. Sleep well. I won't bunk you with responses to your Instagrams, but I'll look at them later. Love it. You went with the twist action of the Airbus thingy from Thrustmaster after... Yeah. Oh, nice, Nord. Oh, awesome. You got it sorted. Oh, that's good.
Brindisi, ciao, Ryanair 53 Lima Kilo, climbing 190, direct.
Race to get on. Love it. Yeah, but you got the twist rudder stuff. So you got those things. Obviously, like, you know, like, the thing with hardware, and Thrustmaster really epitomizes this, is that the more you spend, the higher quality you're going to get. There is a dramatic price difference between the Thrustmaster T16000 range and the Thrustmaster, like, Ava base, which is their new base, and the sticks that you get. But the quality of difference in materials is also unbelievable. I mean, my Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog, I've been using it for over 10 years. And has it been 10 years? When did I get... No, sorry, not 10 years. When did I order it? It was... Sorry, it's been... I think I got it like June, July 2016. So, sorry, 8 years. So, well over 8 years now, I've been using my HOTAS Warthog. And it's not skipped a beat, you know. But that's quite a premium price. So, you know, but that's just how it goes in every walk of life, right? You want to get something for cheapest now for covering surges going in the state? That's it. There you go. Oh, there you go then, mate. Then I'll look to yokes down the line. Yeah, yokes are great. The only problem with yokes is that it's difficult. Like, you'll struggle to fly particular types of aircraft with them. So, like, trying to fly a helicopter or a fighter jet, if you want to get into those with a yoke, is horrible. And they're usually a bit more cumbersome. They'll take up a bit more desk space and stuff. But if you've already got the joystick, then you can just use that and swap them in and out. I'm greedy. I swap my gear in and out almost daily, you know, and use different bits and bobs. Yeah. Right, I need a request. Yeah, I'd like to think, you know, like, Thrustmaster aside, like, there are enough great brands in this community that you pay for what you get a lot of the time. The only brand that I'm a little bit worried about at the moment, and I'm not trying to do this to throw smack, but there's been lots of drama internally with company structure with the brand Honeycomb, and so there's quite a lot of questions about their customer support thing and, like, who owns the company and all sorts of things coming out there, which is a bit interesting. So I wouldn't want anybody to spend any of their hard-earned money and then, like, have issues and not be able to contact somebody or, you know, whatever. So, trying to configure your joystick sensitivity settings. How do you find that sweet spot? So I personally have it on a linear setting, so it's basically just a complete straight line. But different people have different preferences. Some people had like a 20% curve on the XY axis. Just try different sensitivity things and see what suits you best, Morgan. Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee request descent.
Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee, start descent to flight level 150.
Starting descent, flight level 150, Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee. Okay, we've been airborne 1 hour and 18 minutes. Let's get this show on the road. So 150. And then a little bit like with the Airbus, where you can push the FCU altitude knob in to start descent at 1,000 feet per minute descent rate. You can go into the VNAV descent page in 7.3s and just go descend now. And then we can start off our descent a little bit earlier, just have that little shallower descent rate until it catches the path. What am I using right now? So I'm using the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing equipment. So I've got the throttle quadrant here, and then I've got the yoke, which you can kind of just see here, clamped to my desk. And then I have their Thrustmaster TPR rudder pedals, which are ridiculous. I mean, they weigh over 7 kilograms. So look, this is just like the Airbus does when you push for descent to go and manage descent early in the Airbus. So you can just click descend now early on the econ page. So you can see we're just ascending at 1,000 feet per minute in VNAV path. And then as this descent profile catches up, the descent rate will increase. Just a bit more comfortable for the passengers, right? Oh, nice, Jeffrey. That's a long flight. God. No worries, Morgan. No worries, mate. Bit of EasyJet sunset flying, nice. At least the pedals won't move. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you can get stuff for that as well. Like, you can get, like, sticky things and stuff to put on the bottom. Because I've got hardwood flooring, so... Yeah, my previous rudder pedals used to slide all over the place. It was like a ice rink. But you can get stuff for that. Have a look what's Coriel got as well. Oh, yes, Lufty 748. I want to do a flight in the MSFS 7478 soon. People really underestimate how good that aircraft is, and I genuinely mean that. That's not like a sponsored thing. Hey, Petros on the YouTubes. Hello, mate. Stand for the night is... Oh, awesome. Thank you, Petros. That's kind of you. We've got a couple of aircraft who are flying in ahead of us. So, yeah. Oh, it looks like... Okay, so it looks like the EasyJet...
Bring the radar golf.
Hello there. God, you're loud. It looks like the EasyJet has overtaken the Ryanair now, so I don't think anybody's going to need to hold. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say now. Yeah, the 7... Honestly, I really think the 747 is underrated.
Continue climb by level 180, golf 260.
Ryanair 20 Alpha Foxtrot, contact from radar frequency 124.2 by 7.
Roma 124 20 Alpha Foxtrot.
Are we going to straight in arrival? Yeah, straight in, mate. Straight in. That's what everybody should be doing. We should be doing the straight in. So it's the Astus 1 November arrival from Latan. So that takes us straight to Annecy. And then it's the Annecy transition. So we just turn left for 5 miles to then intercept the 142 radial in. So it's the straight in. So that's what we should all be doing. Please make sure if you are flying with us that you are doing that, because then spacing will be perfect. God, this is the most Ryanair thing in the world. Look at this. This is Ryanair cost index. We're through flight level 285 at 245 knots indicated. Yuck. Oh, wait, you're going to do this radial. Why don't you just... You're too late to change. Oh. I will hold away from the straight in for you. Yeah, but mate, I'm not going to be landing for... I'm not going to be landing for another, like, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Oh, I see. You're, like, disgustingly high. You're at 21,000 feet. I don't know what you're going to do then. I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, Petros, I'm really excited to fly into Kefalonia. I've never flown to Kefalonia before. Ryanair cost index, a grand old mighty 6. Yep. 6. That is it. Which one are you going to get today? You never know, because by the time they make you switch from Tirana FIR to the Greek Islands, you're a few miles before. Luckily, we got a little bit of Unicom. So, I'm doing the straight in. Isn't easy 4? It used to be anywhere between 4 and 15. I don't know what it is now. I think it's 8. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, it changes depending on what aircraft. Mungo told us it the other day. Wait, can I find it? He told us it the other day. It depends on... What aircraft? Let me see if I can find it in his message log. Let's see if we can be cheeky here and find it. He told us it the other day. Wow, he's put a lot of messages in my chat recently. Why can I not find it now? Ah! Oh, I just scrolled past it. I did have it. 2 seconds. It's 4 for the... Oh, okay, yeah, wow, it is low. So EasyJet, currently, cost index for the 319 and 320 is 4, and 6 for the 321. There you go. So, yeah, it is low. Odd. Easy has 321s. 321 Neos, yeah. So they use 4 for A319 and A320, and then 6 for A321s. That's according to a friend of ours who's currently flying for them. So we're landing in 20 minutes, it says. God. Right, I don't know when we're going over to Unicom. Do you do me a favour, mate? Can you press speed intervene and see if thrust will increase? In real life, you're a few knots below speed and open the...
32.450, Lufthansa 115.
Well, add the thrust for some reason. Stupid chauffeurs put there is more important than a calculated speed by the FMS. Now, I have to do it sometimes in the Phoenix. I go open speed because even though it's managed at, like, say, 260, it will sit at the bottom of the speed band and just sit in idle. Yeah, it looks like it's spooled up a bit. Oh. God, we can barely hear him. 122.8, Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee. Good evening. Okay, over to Unicom then. Over to Unicom. Yes, in the 319, I had muscle memory from 777 flights and moved the ignition switch to crank. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Like, we really think about that as flight simmers, how we, you know, completely change what we're flying, you know, almost daily. Obviously, we don't go into anywhere near as much detail as a type-rated pilot would in these things, but it is always an interesting one. I'll tell you what I'm going to do very quickly, chat. I'm just going to get some range rings going as well, just to give me a little bit more situational awareness. I'm just going to go do, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, I guess. Just for a bit of situational awareness, why not? Just saw the A350 trailer from Iron Eye build. Is there a release date? No, mate. There's no release date. So it did actually increase it. That's amazing. Cool. Right. I also then need to put us down. So let's go. What's the transition level? Transition out is 8. So I'll just say 9. I'll put 1,000 on top. Let's just make sure in the VNAV descent page that it's not got, yes, that 180. If I may ask a random question, what would you think if Ryanair actually ever get IBS A320s in main blue Ryanair livery? That would be very weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't know what I'd think about that. It would look very weird. Very weird indeed. Very weird indeed. If I missed it, Cody Ann, thanks so much for the follow. Sorry if I missed that one. I almost actually did a Ryanair A320 flight today. Because Lauda, you know, who are Ryanair now, but with a Lauda livery, do it out of Vienna. So I almost did it in that, but I thought, you know what, we haven't flown the 737 for ages, so let's do that. I don't know what I'm going to fly tomorrow. I'm kind of in the mood for MD-11. I've got some stuff. I'm kind of in the mood to do some stuff on the west coast of the US. Kind of in the mood to do the 747, as I say. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Oh, by the way, slight change in schedule for next week, chat. It's only slight. Badminton training's not on Wednesday. I've got a switch. So streaming schedule next week should be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's just Wednesday and Thursday are switching next week, okay? Just as a heads up. I'll update it on my Discord as I always do, but yeah. So it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday next week, probably. You'll fly Ryanair in 5 days, mate. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Ryanair get such bad crap, you know, but they've got a very good safety record. Definitely want to do the MD-11. Yeah, you folks know I love that thing. You don't want to fly the 320? Do you know what? I love it so much. I've got so many friends who are Airbus pilots and so many other friends who are Boeing pilots. And they just cannot comprehend the other aircraft. It's so funny. I was speaking to Katie about it on Discord the other day, and she was just saying like, oh my God, me trying to fly a 737, just, no, I can't even comprehend it. And then you got Siesco who's like, no way, I want to fly a 320. I don't know how many friends I know who have switched. I've got one of the Simfest team was 737 and moved to the A320. I won't tell you which one he prefers. Don't know how many others I know who have switched. Isn't the dev stream next week, Wednesday? No, the following week, mate. 25th of September. You're a week ahead, Joey, mate. Yeah, so the dev stream is 2 weeks yesterday, 25th. Probably the 320 because easier. What if I told you it was the exact opposite for exactly the opposite reason? This playlist is an absolute vibe. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. I don't even know if it is a playlist. I think Spotify's just playing music at me, so yeah. 353. Yeah, right. The BA are going combined fleet in years to come, by the sounds of it. So, like, you know, 777 pilots they've already got their type rating on the 787, so they'll integrate with the 777X and then the 787, so they'll have the combined Boeing fleet. And then A350 and A380 will go combined fleet as well at BA. So that was interesting to find out. It's saying drag required. Yeah, I don't know about that. Right, I don't know what's going on with the other traffic. I need to see how far away they are. So it's saying that I'm going to be landing in 12 minutes. I'm 54 nautical miles out. I think we can see the island up ahead of us. I'm going to put the seatbelt signs on now. Oh, it's already on. Yeah. Pathetic trays that they have on the Airbus. You like having the you know, you don't want the gap, you know, the nice space that you've got here. You like having this massive interjecting yoke in between your legs for hours on end. Airbus pilots don't like it when you defer their tray table for being broken. No, I bet they don't. Airbus is planning on making its next generation fleet fully combined fleet so that one pilot can fly every Airbus plane with one type rating. That's crazy, isn't it? The most unrealistic thing about the sim is how clean the flight day looks. I mean, that's it. Where's all the dust all over the screens? Yeah, I've downloaded like a cockpit mod to make things look a little bit scuffed, but otherwise the PMDG would look even better than this. Like the default PMDG 737 looks like it's just been rolled out the factory. Right, so Craig is on short final to land. And I think the Easy is on a base turn. So I think we'll be alright just to continue straight in. Isn't that to do with licensing with Boeing? It could well be, but I swear they said that they were going to be doing a more aged look on the 777. I can't remember if they actually did. Right, I'm going to wind this down to 2,200 and then we'll call cleared for the approach and then go down. So chat, again, just as a reminder, even though this is a VOR approach and so we could fly this, the original plan was to fly this VOR lock for lateral mode and then VNAV path for vertical mode. Ryanair don't trust their pilots enough to let them do that, essentially. So we're doing it in LNAV VNAV. So this is realistic Ryanair procedure. We're doing a VOR approach, but in LNAV and VNAV.
Kefalonia traffic, easy, 3 Foxtrot Lima, 30 mile final, runway.
Okay, good. We should have loads of room. We just continue as we are. We're gonna just make a watch, because what we'll do is we'll descend down to we'll reset the MCP out down to 1,300 feet, which is obviously our minima for the approach. When we are on the descent and getting down on that descent path towards landing, you'll see a white line come up here vertically on the PFD. When our altitude is below that white line, that's the safe point that we can reset up to go around altitude, which is 6,000. Yes, sorry, I should have said I'm pulling your leg. 6,000 feet for the go around, and it's a right hand turn out. Cool, good. So let's do that. Let's not go into VNAV speed. And we'll set the QNH, which is 1011. I'll just do another quick weather check. Yeah, 1011. So 1011 is set once, twice, 3 times. We'll put some lights on. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn the music off. I'll play this song and then I'll turn the music off because we've still got a little while to go. Perfect. And I should get my yoke in place, actually, shouldn't I? That's probably quite an important factor to this landing. Would probably help. Oh, yay! I'm looking forward to my bed tonight, chat. I'm going to have a shower and go straight to bed after finishing this stream. I might put a movie on. Or I might be really old and read a book. And then just go straight to sleep. Oh, this descent is so painfully slow, Ryanair, please. Don't forget to come in fast. Nah, we'll be fine. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Mr. Gaff. Thank you, mate. Good timing. Not far away from landing. Not far away at all now. It's been a little while since I've flown the 738, so I hope I don't over-flare it. So we don't exactly want to float it here. How are we looking fuel scenario-wise? Yeah, we're going to have about 400 kilograms above our reserves, but that's fine. The weather's really nice here. Gear down at 4 nautical miles. I mean, that is just bonkers to me. So are you flat 15 gear down, and then at 4 nautical miles, do you go gear down flat... Wait, do you go gear down flat 15 at 4 miles? And then reduce to final approach speed? Oh, you're going to watch this then? No worries, no worries. Yeah, 4 nautical miles gear down flat 15 in VMC. That is just wild. That is wild. Maybe I should have a 4 nautical mile ring then instead of a 5. But I did say I was going to turn the music off, didn't I? Let's slowly fade that out. Yeah, we got loads of room. We've got 24 miles to landing, and the aircraft that's ahead of us is on short final. As I say, folks, I've never flown here before. This will be my first time into Kefalonia, so... The FSDG scenery that I've bought for here is currently on sale. It's 50% off on the MSFS marketplace, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I was going to say, it's a 3.4 slope. I'll see how I'm doing speed-wise. Yeah, KLM, I'm thinking I might get a few more actually as well, because there's like Hurghada and Sharm El Sheikh and stuff on there, so I was like, oh, I might get some more. Sheska, best place, you can either do it in Whispers or via Discord's probably the best thing. Or if you've got me on like Instagram or Twitter or something. Whichever suits you. Yeah. DM me on Instagram, mate. I'm crap at checking my Instagram DMs. I usually don't, but we do occasionally, and I can check if you've told people sent me something. Kefalonia traffic, Ryanair 1 Papa Yankee, 60 miles from landing, VOR, approach runway 14. Have you got the autopilot on? Yes. But let's start to slow.
EV32 Foxtrot, EV3 Foxtrot Lima, runway 14 vacate.
Oh, lovely. There we go then. Beautiful. Flaps. SFO PSB flight done first. Oh, really? Oh, gosh. Yeah, well, be careful. Don't cause issues with your computer, Mikey. There's the runway. God, she's struggling to slow down. We can take flap 5. We ain't gonna need to, aren't we? Starting to slow. It's coming back now. One, I guess, non-standard flat 2. Flaps 5. Oh, look at that. I'm going to pause the alerts early, folks. Oh, that is stunning. What an approach. What a lovely first visit to Kefalonia. Let's hope we do a good job of the landing now, eh? So we've still got 7 miles, so speed's good. Tell you what, because we've got that steeper descent path, I might just push us back towards the flat 5 bug. External view, yeah, of course, mate. It's quite zoomed in, so... Yeah, I've heard that the runway's quite blinding. Oh shit, I've gone into VNAV out. I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot. Shh, nothing happened, it's fine. I tell you what, just to watch that speed and because of what's happened now, I'm going to go gear down flat 15. That's my own fault. Flat 15 speed limit is 210 knots, 201 knots even. Keeps going into VNAV-AL. Shouldn't. Knots 15.
Approaching minimums.
I'm just whacking that down
Minimums.
to 100, that's fine. Sorry, I messed that one up royally. Flat 40 speed limit is 166. 1,000 feet is checked. Runway's there, that's fine. Right, now I can set the go around. Let's go flat 40. Speed brakes are armed. Engine start switch to continuous. Landing gears down. Flat 40's coming in. I'm ignoring the speed bug, that's not set correctly. God, that runway is blinding. How the hell could you see that? Yeah, I've set missed approach. I've just not set my speed.
Terrain. Pull up.
Alright, if you say so.
Terrain. Pull up.
Oh shit, are we that high? Oh my god, that's the touchdown zone.
100. 50. 30. 20.
God, that is blinding. Bloody hell. Right, we'll Ryanair it in. Good lord, I couldn't see where the touchdown zone was. Speed brakes up. Reverse normal. Good lord. I don't care if we have to backtrack, that's fine. 70 knots. 60 knots, forward idle. There we go. Sorry, chat! That wasn't my most stable approach in the world, but there we go. Right, auto brakes disarm. There we are. Nah, we didn't bounce. Stable by 500, right, Kappa? Yeah, so I set missed approach altitude, but with flying that in LNAV and everything on there, we weren't quite lined up with the runway. So I needed to do about 4 things at once, because I wanted to disconnect. I was waiting for flat 40, was worried about it going into VNAV-AL and whether I'd need to alt intervene it again. Managed to get it into VNAV path, just stuck it down to 100, was below the white bar, so stuck it to 6,000, but then was also still coming down on the speed. And I needed to wait until I was below 166 knots to select flat 40. So I was doing all of that whilst then trying to time disconnecting the auto thrust and the autopilot to line up. So that was interesting. But we made it in. You guys said that it was bright. Okay, I should listen to chat. I underestimated quite how bright that runway is. I don't know if that's an FSDG scenery issue or what that is, but I couldn't make out the runway markings. I couldn't even see the PAPI lights. I don't know if you folks could. I couldn't see what the PAPI lights were doing, so I had no idea if we were on profile or not. I only found out we definitely weren't on profile when we were crossing the piano tiles at about 90 feet. But we made it in. We touched down in the touchdown zone. We've had to backtrack, but I mean, I'd rather make it down in the touchdown zone and safely backtrack as the last one in. We're in no rush. There we go, flaps are coming up. But yes, that approach would be a lot easier if I was doing that with another pilot. Right, I need to work out what stand everybody is on. But anyway, welcome down to Kefalonia, everybody. First ever time I've flown here, so that was good fun. Not my finest approach and landing in the world, but you can't perfect them all. You can't perfect them all. Yeah, no, Tiesco, appreciate you, buddy. Thanks. I'll have a look on Insta when I finish, mate. Thank you, bud. Yeah, this is MSY on YouTube. Ask what scenery. This is the FSDG scenery for Kefalonia. FSDG. Which is 50% on sale right now on the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace, as is a lot of other FSDG scenery. So, if you were looking for a potential save on a bit of money on some of their sceneries, some good deals on right now. That looks like there's a wild Mac who's waited for us. Thank you, good sir. Yeah, it's just the bright runway, because you can't see the markings. Apart from that, the scenery is gorgeous. Really nice. I'm going to have a look around it in a minute. Yeah, I think they're very sensitive with it, Navarre. And Greek government are. Okay, there we go. So parking brake is set. 2 blue. 1 red. Cabin crew, thank you. Doors to manual and cross-check. Doors to manual and cross-check. There we go, shutdown. 2 hours, 5 minutes block. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, that's it. I'm not trying to make excuses. It was a pretty shoddy approach, or it was a high workload approach at least. Yeah, that didn't help me with the whatever else I was doing as well. I don't know if they'd have air conditioning units down here, so I'm going to leave the APU on. Right, let's go and get the chocks in. Do you know what, chat? Do you know what I need to start doing? And you folks really need to push me on this. I need to start doing replays. Because I know that Kenko and Jamie and people do replays. And honestly, I just forget. Usually when we do rotations, you know, I wouldn't do it after the first landing. But, yeah. Oh, I'm not going to fly the return, KLM. That was like a 2-hour flight, mate. We're just doing the 1 flight today. It's already almost 9 o'clock for me. But yeah, I need to start doing some replays. I've already done that, idiot. Cool. Right, well, I'll stick that onto the bus there, but we'll keep the APU going for the air. And there we go. Beautiful. Welcome down to Kefalonia then, everybody. We'll have a look at Valanta first, and then we'll go and check out the scenery quickly, shall we? So, oh, that was, I mean, come on, that was a lot better than I thought it was, actually. So flight time was 1:56 from wheels up to wheel down, block 205. The landing rate was at 207, so that's fine. G-force was 1.01. It was just the fact that we were high over the threshold and a little bit later down the touchdown zone. But you can see we were still in the touchdown zone. We weren't far off being out it, but we were still. And we were nicely in the centre line, so I think we got away with that one, yeah. I would have liked to have touched down sooner, obviously, but we were too high over the threshold. Had we had been 50 feet over the tiles, it would have been perfect. But there we are. Yeah, flat 40 order brake 3 worked nicely, didn't it? Hey, nice, Soren, congrats! Oh, brilliant, there you go, mate. They have GPUs. Do they have APUs? Well, not APUs, but they have air conditioning units, Petros. And I think there's a wild Mac next to us. There it is. So thanks to all those of you who flew with us on VATSIM today. Thank you, thank you. Let's go have a quick look at this scenery, shall we? So again, this is FSDG Kefalonia. Look at these beautifuls. Very nice, very nice. What else have we got? tower. We've got the terminal building. Is there any sort of interior? It looks like there is. There's a bit of an interior, yeah. Nice. Nothing crazy, but there's a bit of an interior. As you can see, there's GSX profiles as well. So we got passengers walking in. And then we got the car. Wow, the car park. It's not very busy, is it? Not very busy. Looks like quite a nice terminal building, actually. And then we've got the fuel station over here. That's some nice detailing. That looks awesome. And then you've got the actual entrance to the airport as well. Look at this. This all looks great. Oh, I'm really glad I bought this scenery now. You've got the car rental house. Well, not a house, but you know what I mean. There you go. You've got even more car rental stuff up the road. It looks like they've even got houses for sale up here. They've even modelled stuff up the road. So we like that. I think it's a pretty solid scenery. I mean, for 50% off and only paying about £8 for it today, I'm certainly not complaining. Not one bit. Well, okay, I will complain one bit with the runway textures being too bright. They don't look that bad like this, but when you're in the air with the light shining off, the sun shining off it, it was crazy. Where's the orange house, sorry? This orange house. Oh, wait, they got a pool? Now, that is my dream holiday destination. Cafe, bar, and restaurant. Here we go. This would be me sorted. There you go. Done. Not the best spotting area, actually. Not the best spotting area. But cool all the same. Oh, nice. And you've got the check-in zone here. And then security as well. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I'm quite impressed. I quite like it. User controls. Oh, I'm just using mouse and keyboard. I have got an Xbox controller. I'm just being lazy. Yeah, that's it, American Air. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Absolutely. Yeah. View isn't the greatest even for plane spotting, no. Right, well then, my dear friends, I am going to finish up there for today, I'm afraid to say. Just the one flight, but as I say, we try and do one of these streams a week where we do like a bit of a longer flight, like a 1 hour 45 to 2 hour minute flight. It does mean that we only get one flight in on stream, but it just means that we get a bit more time in the cruise to chill out and relax and not have to rush as much as when we're doing like a 1 hour flight to do a full rotation. So yeah, I hope you don't mind that. But we will be back tomorrow for more. It's the final stream of the week tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do tomorrow. It might be some flying on the west coast of the USA. It might be some MD-11 stuff. It might be something completely different. Honestly, I'll have to have a think. I'm not too sure. I'll have a think and decide tomorrow. So as always, I'll post when I'm live on my Discord server. So if you did want to check out what we're doing tomorrow and when we're live, then I'll post all the information on my Discord server tomorrow evening. All right. Love some Heli stuff again? Yeah, we should do that soon. Absolutely. Okay, folks. Right. Well, I will see you all then. But thank you all for the support today. Very, 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 very much appreciated. I hope you've all enjoyed our flight. And yeah. We'll see you all tomorrow. All right, folks. Is it on the FSDG website? It might be on the FSDG website. It's 50% sale right now on the MSFS Marketplace. So the InSim MSFS Marketplace, FSDG have got a sale on. So there you go. Cool. Right. Have a good one, folks. I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. See you Friday. Good night. Happy landing.